in the first one. And then here in the second quadrant, we have Hawk among Ice Orc, Blade, Lovely Saber. Who's Lovely Saber again? I think that's fast. Hurricane Bow and Mr. Winner. And down here we have a fake Ice Orc. Don't know who that is. Shorty from Bulgaria. Czech, Chemiko, and Sock. Oh, Chemiko and Sock in the same quadrant. And Soen. Wow, this is actually pretty sick. Okay, maybe I'm gonna go with Soen's game, actually. Sock, Soen. And then in the later stages, Ice Orc? Huh. I'm not sure yet.
Ладно.
Over here we have Thunder, aka Rojan Wook.
Нео рассказывает о том, кто
And the
сегодня
Sword
будет
Puppy
играть.
from
Это первый
Australia,
день
Foggy in
этого
the bottom side,
Капа.
along with Ever 13. Foggy with the really, really lucky part of the group, to be honest. Like, this entire quadrant here should be easy pickings for Foggy. And if you have an easy quadrant, that means you make it to the top 4. As you can see, as we scroll over a little bit here. This is top 4. Top 4 is prize money. Oh my god. I never use this weird third mouse button. Feels awkward. Yeah, Foggy pretty lucky here with the seating. But yeah, Sock, Soen, and Chemiko, and Czech all in the same one. It's kind of crazy. I really was hyped about Hawk though. What do you guys think? Should we go with Hawk or should we go with the Koreans here? So again, Sock, Soen, Chemiko all around the same corner. So is Czech. But up here we have Hawk. I feel kind of obligated. I already talked to Hawk. But I mean, we can do whatever. Hawk, Koreans, Hawk, Koreans. Go Hawk, go Hawk. Okay. Seems like you're between the chairs a little bit as well. Can you say that in English? Probably not. So yeah, we are gonna have to wait a little bit. Again, as I said earlier, there's no admins here. There's no set schedule. Players are gonna organize this with each other. So it's gonna be.
Рема сейчас пивка хлопнет еще.
We're gonna see what we can see.
Немножко.
Focus romantic, colorful seems like a strong part of the grid.
Yes, принято пить пиво.
But the thing is, they're not playing each other most of the time, and they're kind of like gonna be dumpstering everyone else.
Поэтому не удивляйтесь, если он будет бухать.
Для них
это нормально.
As we wait, we have opportunities to talk about different things as well. When the stream was starting, and I was playing my hipster boiler music, once again the discussion about BlizzCon started up, and yeah, Neo and me will be going to BlizzCon. Really excited. It's exactly 1 month away, actually. Less than a month, guys. It's less than a month. It's the 1st and 2nd of November, and yeah, Neo and me will be there, and we'll be covering everything. So make sure you follow us for real this time on Twitter and Instagram, especially Instagram. I think Neo has big plans for Instagram.
Так, понеслась, приглашение дали, инвайт на игру есть.
Yeah, we'll be covering everything at BlizzCon that there is. Obviously, there has to be news about Reforged. We have been in the communications blackout for a while now. There has been no news at all about anything about Reforged. Nothing for months and months and months and months now. BlizzCon has to bring something. But what is it gonna be? What's the news gonna be? Is the release date still the same? Are we still sticking to 2019? I think so. It's been a long time since Blizzard has pushed back releases. Plus, they already collected pre-order monies, so that adds some legal trouble to it. So yeah, speculations are there. Some people are saying they're going to release the game itself at BlizzCon, and anyone can download and play it. I hope they don't do that. I think that's going to be a big disaster. Playing without, or releasing, I mean, without beta. I don't think they can do that. A lot of people are assuming that at BlizzCon they will be announcing the beta, which is what I think as well will happen. I think they're gonna announce beta at BlizzCon, and in a pretty short time, I would assume. Like, could be right at BlizzCon or one day after BlizzCon, or could be like shortly before Christmas, something like that. That's just, of course, pure speculation. I really don't have any insider info at all, but this is what I would expect. Thank you very much, Duro, for the 20 months.
Итак, первый день, фокус, фоги, Хавк, Суинчимико, Сок и многие другие. Чакап, Севен, первый день.
Will you be covering Rust Brain Cup number 9? I don't know. This is literally the first time I'm hearing about Rust Brain Cup. When is it?
Что ж, сегодня будем болеть за Хавках с Фоги. В принципе, уже неплохо.
Okay. Oh, when is it? Wait, is it? Is it the 5th? Yeah, I mean, we have to do Rust Brain Cup, kind of. We always have done it. Is it on Saturday? We're already casting on Saturday, so I don't know if we have the time. I can't make any commitments right now. But I would like to. Okay. We're about to begin our first game here. Hawk is going up against an opponent that we have not seen before. So, yeah, let's get in.
Так, понеслась. Здесь уже вовсю идет крипинг. Карта Last Refuge в правом верхнем углу.
Game number 1 in our best of 3 here in the first round. Round of 64.
Хавкуля наш появился. Пауэр на зеленой точке возле мейна организовывает Хавка. Быстро выдвигается на чужую часть карты. Возможно, какой-то ранний харас будет организован. Сейчас хороший тайминг может словить Хавка, пока крипит точку на руднике Ксяо. Не удалось забрать виспазе, зато Мунвейльчик подпустил. 2 футмана будут работать сейчас по висплейну. Вынужден будет Ксяо сейчас вернуться. Текается, кстати, очень провокационно, потому что он сейчас может нарастерять виспов просто. Минус висп есть. Минус 2 через диск 1,5 шел. Просто гоняет виспов, закончилась мана у Хавка. Продакшн Арчи здесь, конечно же, организован. Кстати говоря, я не знаю, что там по пингу, по-моему, это лан. Это не лан формат, поэтому пинг у Хавка большой, наверное. Так, Харас, по Мунвейлам очень ранняя агрессия от Хавка, минус у Мунвейла сейчас будет. Так, подключают виспов сюда к Сяо, но включает их поздно, и это похоже все на байт просто. Мунвейл, конечно же, он себе забирает, тем временем тыкает Хавк, у него уже скоро завершится переход в Т2, тайминговая кузница устанавливается. Большое количество хутманов осталось работать по вражескому мейну, к Сяо пишет Г просто, и игра заканчивается на 4 минуте 16 секунде. Шикарный старт от Хавка.
Minutes 17. Okay. Well, 1-0 for the favorite, I guess. His early got destroyed. True. It kind of did. Bit of a risk. Going for the natural creep, not covering the main.
Так, Рэймон тоже в шоке.
Not good enough.
Не ожидал он такого поворота событий.
Take that risk, I guess. What? What do you mean? Mad is mad. What do you mean? Personal records. Like I don't go for what's it called? 1 rep maxes. So I don't try to maximize fully. I always do like 5 rep sets, so I can tell you my 5 rep bests. So my 5 rep best for deadlift is 180. Bench press is what was it? 97.5, and I don't do squats. Well, I do squats, but not with like. I do more like endurance squats, kind of.
Так, все, мы слышим звук уже запущенной игры. Сейчас Рэма переключит камеру. Да. Это второй матчап в серии Best of 3. Карта Concealed Hill. Хавк в левом нижнем углу появился снова, как и на предыдущей карте, Ксел, соответственно, наверху. Я думаю, какой-то такой же будет формат Раша. Нет смысла возиться Хавку с Ксяо. Хотя, может быть, он неплох, но...
Yeah, I would like to cast Rust Brain Qualifier.
Тот провокационный тег вообще просто на предыдущей карте, когда ему надо было диспелить висповый лемов, он просто нажал на тег и все.
It's always weird, like music volume has a mind of its own. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Rust Brain Cup. Yeah, I definitely want to cast that. Absolutely.
Итак, Аркмейдж в продакшне появляется у Хавка, Демон Хантер от Ксяо.
Storyline, the Europeans going up against the Koreans, and for the most part, the Europeans getting their asses kicked. But then Happy comes in, and Happy
Так, еще один сапплай по-быстренькому устанавливается.
Sometimes wins the final. And if he loses to Focus, he's going to be complaining about Orc again. So yeah, I definitely want to cast. Cool to see Rust Brain involved again as well. It seemed like Rust Brain was somewhat uninterested in Warcraft for a while. But maybe that's gonna change now. With Reforge, with BlizzCon, does that have something to do with it? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, Rustbrain was always a lot of fun. A lot of history.
Так, демон на карте. Аркмейдж тоже. Криппинг возле мейна на броне от Ксяо.
So, standard play here so far.
Тауэр от Хавка.
Demon, AM. For the Night Elves, there's still a big question of what first hero to go for nowadays.
Выехал Демон Хантер на чужую часть карты. Я думаю, Ксяо на этот раз не будет рисковать. Так, как он рисковал в предыдущей карте, просто несмотря ни на что, крипился там, чудом пытался сделать одной рукой, грубо говоря. Обыграть Хавка не получится, так, я думаю, он это понял. Так, Аркмейдж выехал на чужой часть карты, уже ворвался в мейн. Здесь футманы немножечко не тот таргет взяли. По виспам продолжает работать. Аркмейдж сюда с Элемом подтягивается. Тоже по Элемчикам работает. Минус висп есть. Демон Хантер вынужден стянуться на базу. Здесь у него нет особо вариантов. Ему надо монобернить Аркмейджа. Иначе сейчас просто повторится сценарий предыдущей игры. Второй левел Демон Хантер получает, моноберн прописывает Аркмейджа. 4 футмана просто охотятся за виспами. Никакой добычи дерева нету. Совершенно. У Ксяо пустые мунвейлы. Просто Хавк готовит себе плацдарм для того, чтобы расположиться, так сказать, поудобнее. Здесь наступает ночь, и сейчас, конечно, Хавку будет менее удобно работать. Еще минус висп, не доконтроливает Ксяо. Тапки Аркмейдж покупает. Демон тоже тапки берет себе. Итак, отводит футманов. В принципе, наработал неплохо Хавк по Ксяо. Сейчас он еще и диспелится здесь. Разыскивает виспов на деревьях. Хавк хочет произвести аналог тайминговой атаки, только не тайминговый эффект, которого проще всего достичь, то есть при тайминговой атаке он достиг вне тайминговой атаки. Так, здесь спокойно за футманом, демон на тапках, конечно, догонит. Так, здесь планируется скриппинг какой-то непонятный. Гоблинская в курсе или Хавк. Он сторожит раненых арчей.
I was so pissed, man. I was like, this is just goddamn griffins. You are playing scissors right now, and I got the stone.
Так, здесь Элем в опасности. Удастся ли его заденайт, как через нейтралов здесь немножечко ошибка по нейтрал набрасывается, и кажется, это был не денайт. Арчу тем временем отжимает Хавк, и все лучше и лучше у него становятся дела, судя по всему, здесь Ancient of Lore, кажется. Скажите, что там, какой результат по технологии. Итак, Нага вторым героем от Ксяо.
Frostworms against the
Frostero.
War teams in the back, but Frostworms against human is a horrible idea.
Отвечает Хавк.
Shackles, Stormbolts, very bad. So maybe destroyers, but destroyers just suck. So no destroyers either. I think mortar teams
так, ну оставил в покое вроде Хавк своего оппонента. Сейчас мансить на Харасе каком-то, который в силах организовать Хавк, очень опасно. Там Нага появилась с декризами, и можно растерять юнитов на кармике просто будет Ксяо, поэтому Хавк на криппинг углубляется. Здесь зачистка произошла симметричных точек на гоблинских. Дальше выдвигается Хавк к центру карты. Ксяо на магазин.
In this game, Xiao is doing a lot better, at least, than he was before.
Шредер.
Pretty late tech, though, isn't it?
Будет компенсировать как-то отставание по дереву, который организовал любезно
Especially in this meta nowadays, it seems a lot about the human push coming towards Night of main, which I am expecting here to be coming soon as well.
Так, вторая нага, третий демон, я думаю, получится. По итогам неприятная здесь сетка от нейтрала. Есть детект, был поршен. Живет Аркмейдж, он оберн выписав нагу, пытается нагу забрать хав. Немножко не тут без бодиблока, вполне справляется хав, минус нага. Третий левел, Аркмейдж, вторые лемы. ГГ!
Simple creep jack. Shao not ready, and Hawk gets the quick 2-0. I was of course expecting Hawk to have, you know, a convincing win here. But that was more than just convincing. That was a stomp. No question about it. And Hawk in the next round.
Неплохое начало для Хавка, он без особых проблем проходит дальше по турнирной сетке.
Against Demon Hunters, you want heroes first, ideally ranged heroes, and secondly, heroes that can operate well on low mana. And also you want to be able to control him if possible, especially if the armies are small. Demon Hunter is a very strong hero, but he comes with a downside that the Night Elf army relies almost entirely on him for a very, very, very long time of the game.
Подряд Ксяо попал в одну и ту же ловушку, которую Хавк организовал с ранеными таймингами Хараса. Причем Хараса такого конкретного, там не один футман прибежал и начал там по мисплейну работать, как-то внимание отвлекать, а здесь конкретно была поставлена задача по дереву просадить своего оппонента, и Хавк вполне справился.
That are pretty greedy and can be punished and may not work out. Especially nowadays in the meta, one base versus one base, it's always the human pushing around 40 supply, something like that. And when that timing push comes in, the Panda just isn't ready. Panda second. So you have to kind of go Naga second as Night Elf to be safe. And you have to tech up quickly. Yeah, it's looking pretty difficult right now for Night Elf. In general against human. Oh my god, am I allowed to say that? Or are people gonna go crazy? So. What game do we go with now, I wonder?
Так, следующий матч сейчас начнется буквально через пару минут.
Browsing through my friends list. Jimiko just started his game. Shit. All right, what about Hawk? Sock, I mean. Seems like Sock 2-0'd his games already as well. That's pretty fast. Yeah, we have seen more success from Night Elf against human recently. Law Lyot seems to have come up with a lot of decent solutions. In fact, why don't we look at War 3 info, which is always a great resource that I certainly hope everyone has bookmarked by now. Yeah, Law Lyot was pretty desperate against human for a while, but look at this. 3-0 against Jimiko. 2-0 against Romantic. Match link. Can we see the heroes, maybe? All right, we're discovering features here live right now. Oh, my God. War 3 info is so good. This site is so good, it's unbelievable. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that game. Demon Panda, and Panda first on Echo Isles. So, you know, I don't want to fan the balance flames here too much. It's not like, oh my god, this matchup is impossible. Not the case. But it seems like you need to be very crisp and precise with your execution for Night Elf. Kind of like with Undead. Funny how that changed. Undead was always considered to be, you know, or for a long time considered to be unviable on the highest level. It's not unviable. It's just a race which really doesn't allow for mistakes. And that's what Night Elf versus Human feels like to me at the moment. You can't make mistakes as Night Elf, but if you don't, you're good.
Так, сейчас матч корейских фаворитов, корейско-китайских. Чимико против Лавлайта.
Do you think Elf will be forced to actually build their bases more defensively, or is the Ancient of War creeping too critical for their creep routes? Yeah, you have to Ancient of War creep. There's no question about that. Plus, Ancient of War creeping is not really risky. Like, you can make it risky by going for greedy camps, but for the most part, every map has a safe Ancient of War creep that even if you go for it, you can't be punished aggressively. Exception is Twisted Meadows. Twisted Meadows, there's no safe Ancient of War creeps. But every other one? Yeah, every other one there's safe Ancient of War creeps. So yeah, we're still waiting for the next game here. Let's see. Who else do we have? Nobody right now. So yeah, this is we're gonna be looking for games. Oh, quickly updated. Okay, we have some updates here from the grid.
Так,
Romantic with his first victory, quick and easy, same for focus, no surprise. And we saw Hawks 2-0 right there.
Так, там фокус
Also
прошел,
fast,
кажется.
making it through to the next round. Wait, is there 2 fake Ice Orcs in here? No, it's only 1 fake Ice Orc. He's out. Check, 2-0. Chimiko, also 2-0. Chimiko's still playing. Ah, Chimiko's playing against him. Oh, I see. And the other ones we don't know yet. I could also be asking Foggy if we could join his games, but first, Foggy's games are probably going to be quite stompy. And secondly, he's not online. So he's either on another account or invisible right now. Does that hold true even when the elf doesn't go keeper? Yes. Demon Hunter is also a very safe hero early on. But Warden and Panda, less so the case. But if you check out Lollight's replays, which also you can find on War 3 Info, gotta love that page, then you can see that he made the Panda work on Echo Isles with a safer creep route idea. Of course, Lollight is the master of creeping. Yeah, Keeper of the Grove can still work, but I feel like he's so unreliable. Like you have to get so far ahead in the early and mid game because of how awful he is in the late game. Especially against human. Also against undead, but especially against human. When will we get more letter streams from you? At the latest, when Reforged comes out. When Reforged comes out, I'm gonna be laddering like crazy. Well, you know, for my standards, like crazy. So maybe like 4 hours a day or something. I can't play for like 8 hours. That's at one point I'm just like done. But yeah, I'm gonna be laddering a lot and streaming on Reforged. I've actually been laddering quite a bit recently. Been feeling pretty motivated. As I told you earlier, the story against the human on Echo Isles. That was slightly demotivating, but other than that, it's been looking pretty good. One thing I'm really annoyed with is that the Demon Hunter's back in the meta. I would love Keeper. Guys, everyone, please play Keeper versus me. Love playing against Keeper. Not so much Demon Hunter, though. Do you think NetEase will be around when Reforged comes out? Yes, 100%. NetEase is Blizzard's partner in China, not just for Warcraft, for every Blizzard game. There's no way they are backstabbing NetEase. That would be very, 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 very bad for everyone, even for Blizzard.
Да, мне кажется, NetEase накроется после выхода Reforged.
I have Smurfs that I don't want to reveal. Sheik or Shaddai? Shaddai. I love my boy, Shaddai. I think he's so good. I think he's so talented. Needs to play a little bit more, though. Sheik's also really good, by the way. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just a Shaddai fanboy. I need to play for me. NetEase only Battle.net is unstable for me. Is it the same for you? I get many disconnects. No, I get no disconnects ever. Davos. Yes, that was my old account, really. Correct. Davos was my old one, and it was somehow discovered. I don't know how. And now I have to go for a different one. Okie doke. So, who else is playing? Who else do we have, my friends? Everyone's kind of waiting for the next game right now. I'm gonna ask Jamiko once he's out of his game. Do you think North America, South American players can step up when Reforged finally comes out? That's a good question. So, for that, first of all, to happen is we need a decent player base in the Americas to support real growth. And with that, Reforged might help, or should certainly help. It will increase it, obviously, but how big and how sustainable is it really going to be at the end of the day? I don't know. And secondly, we need infrastructure in America. In Europe, we've had, the good game tournaments for a long time. We've had ladder for a long time. Now we have W League. Stuff like that needs to find its place in America as well. There were some tournaments in the past, and there's still like the tavern crawl going on and stuff, but it feels like it's not quite enough. But also, of course, the player base is rather small, so currently a larger tournament scene would seem out of place for the Americas, but with Reforged, with more players, with more interest, possibly. Was the account inspired by Game of Thrones? Davos? Yes. Davos is my favorite Game of Thrones character. I didn't like him so much in the last season, though. In the last season, I felt like he was only used for comic relief. So only he was saying some slightly snippy comments, slightly funny comments, when he had much more to offer. Especially loyalty, justice, and friendliness and gentleness defined him. And the last season, he was just like, whoa, gonna make a dick joke now, haha. Why does Blizzard allow NetEase to play without keys? Blizzard, everything that Warcraft is done from the publisher side in China is handled by NetEase. So it's NetEase's authority. They handle the business side. Blizzard gives the product, NetEase handles the business in China, and then Blizzard gets a cut. I think that's how it works. Okay, I don't know 100%, but I think that's how it works. Do you play NetEase or just Battle.net? I just play Battle.net. I don't like playing on high ping at all. Everything feels sluggish. Everything feels delayed. I know on NetEase you get much, much, much better practice, but I just don't enjoy it. Lots of people would avoid Reforged because the core player base is already too good at the game for them to enjoy standard ladder games. See StarCraft. My guess is that 9% of people will play custom games only. Yes. But that was also the case in the old days, like 2005 and 6 and whatever. It was also back then 90% of players only playing custom games. And if custom games are successful, that's a good thing for Warcraft and for all of us. Because that's how I got into playing real Warcraft. First I played custom games. And then, after many years of playing that, I finally got over ladder anxiety and played it for real. But yeah, RTS is very stressful and is, you know, has a super steep learning curve. Frustrating. Absolutely. Yeah. Most people are not really going to play ladder. But maybe they're going to watch some streams. Maybe they're going to log into Battle.net and check out what the newest, I don't know, Legion TD version does and stuff. Not everyone has to play ladder. Yeah, we still don't have a game open here, guys. So we're still having to wait a little bit. Yeah, team games. That's the first stepping stone to real ladder play.
Наконец кто-то спросил, do clean up your room.
2v2 with your friends, 3v3, 4v4. That's how you get into it. You share the experience and you share the burden. You don't just like find yourself lost by yourself, but you're all lost together, and that's a lot better. That's also what I did way before I played with played 1v1. I played with my schoolmates, 3v3. I was the undead. Malte was the human. He played breakers and mortar teams. And Jan was he orc or night elf? I think he was orc. I don't quite remember. Do you think Reforged should be free to play, just like StarCraft 2 is at the moment? Well, it's not free to play. And you mean after a while? Yeah, sure. Did you clean up your room? I actually did. How can you tell though? Like this whole frame, this looks exactly the same. But the rest of the room was a little bit messy. So yes, I did clean up today. How do you think young boys, Swiss football team, will get on tonight in Europa League? Dude, I know nothing about football. I have no idea. Not interested. Sorry. Nettie's a lot of cheese plays like Rush Tactics, Mass Bats. Just a stress profile on it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like we saw that a lot more in the past. Like W3 Arena days, Liquid Fire Bats, Mass, Tanks, any kind of harassment style. I mean, a lot of that has been nerfed. But yeah, maybe that's something that, I don't know, lower level players play as well. But I wouldn't necessarily think so. I don't know. What's this controversy surrounding Blade? Oh, Sean, have you not heard about this before? It's kind of crazy. I forgot about some subs, by the way, guys. I'm sorry. Nilskin with the 4 months earlier. Duro, did I mention you? I hope I did. 20 months. Mad is mad. Wait. I'm glad your masculinity can be marveled at in the new month. Too bad Neo isn't here with his testosterone haircut. All right, thank you very much, buddy. And Death Knight with the 4 months. Hi, what do you think of Warcraft 3 story? What? Hi, what you think of Warcraft 3 story? Would you follow WoW? It's good or bad for me. I don't like and have a nomic day. Remo. What is nomic? Gnomic. I don't know. I don't understand your question, man. I really don't get it. Ask a question again in chat in a different way, please. Thank you very much, Chip, for the 7 months with the less than 3, and Stefan with the 23. Thank you all very much. All right, Chimiko should be inviting us to the next game, I think. Woohoo! We're gonna have a new game. All right, here we go. If the Warcraft 3 story would follow World of Warcraft story in storytelling, or do they need something new? Are you talking about Warcraft 4 right now? Because Warcraft 3 already has a story, right? You can't change it. The story... The ink is... No, wait. The past is already written. The ink is dry. As the Raven dude in Game of Thrones said. But I guess what you're saying is if there was a new Warcraft, aka Warcraft 4, should they follow World of Warcraft story? I don't know. I think that's one of the issues though with Blizzard and the Warcraft franchise. Like if they bring out a new RTS title, yeah, exactly. How does it work with World of Warcraft? Because World of Warcraft is going to be progressing, is going to have new content updates, and then it's going to be happening at the same time or before and after Warcraft 4. Is that what you're saying? For the most part, though, I really don't care much about story. So I don't have really an opinion on it. Do you see Infi going Cryptlord first with Beatles versus Human a couple of days ago? I did not. Expansion Ghouls into Gargoyles and Worms. It was an awesome game. Huh. No, I didn't see that. Into Gargoyles and Worms. Shouldn't Gargoyles and Worms be totally awful against Human? Like even against Orc, I would think Gargoyles and Worms are better.
Вот эта вот китайская возня с долгими перерывами между матчами.
Plus gyros.
Совершенно просто очень долгими.
Even rifles should destroy Gargoyles and Worms. Interesting though.
I
mean, Infi, that's the cool thing about him and about many other players. It's not only about building the Death Ball army and then fighting, but also about expanding, about harassing, about run-bys. Something that we don't necessarily get to see so often in Warcraft. Warcraft 3, they mentioned they may continue with expansion or continue the story. Where did they say that? Alright, can you give me a link? Like, I have been paying very close attention to everything that has been said anywhere. I don't remember that. But I do know that they're playing with a couple of different ideas. To be honest, though, I really don't care about the story very much. To be fair, I thought Warcraft 3 had a great story, and I found myself engaged much more than in most other games. But normally, when I play computer games, I'm like, oh my god, can I skip the dialogue? Oftentimes. But I mean, Arthas becoming obsessed and turning into the Lich King, that was pretty cool. I do have to say. Did you watch the Infitoran game yet? Yes, I did against Lyn. He was a little bit lucky though. Lyn definitely had timing to punish him, but didn't utilize it. Would you like to have a new campaign for Tavern Heroes? Yes. I think that would be an outstanding idea to get new players involved as well as old players. Like, one of the greatest experiences of Warcraft 3, in my opinion, was the Rexxar campaign. I thought that was fucking amazing. In retrospect, it was kind of World of Warcraft Alpha. A little bit. Single player mode. But I thought that was amazing. And shit like that is just fun for casual players. So yeah, I would absolutely love to see new campaigns from Blizzard with Reforged. But I think all of their priorities, all of them, are just about getting the current game to work in the new HD version. I think that's all that matters right now. And nothing else, no new content is any priority right now. Is what I think. Because they have this heavy deadline, you know. They have this big 2019 release deadline. So I don't think there's any room for any fat on the side. I might be wrong, but that's what I expect. Dude, guys, we're not casting any games today. We're just like... Ooh. Alright, Shimiko, don't forget about me, buddy. I hope I'm not annoying him. Alright, Chimiko, my boy, should have me covered here, I hope. They need to make AT work and I'm happy. Yes, AT is also really, really important. For new players and old players, for everyone. AT is a big, big part of the Battle.net experience. And chat rooms. Can we please fix chat rooms so that not in every chat room there's a maximum of 3 people only? I can't understand how that is so difficult, but who knows? Programming, code, spaghetti code, you know. Maybe it's difficult. Is this a new podcast format you guys talked about? No, this is just Remo talking with chat while there's unfortunately no games going on. Hey! But we've been invited! Very nice.
Так, ну наконец-то расшевелились тут вроде как...
Chimiko versus an undead. Oh, it's holy shit, it's Lucifer. Oh my god, we have just stumbled into a great game. I think. That's lucky. Hey! Sometimes you need a bit of luck. So this must be at least round of 32 now. Why is he using this name? Okay, this is the second map apparently. Lucifer with a 1-0 lead. Well, that changes things. Lucifer is in this quadrant as well. How imbalanced is this seating? This is ridiculous. No, this one. Alright, here we're in quadrant 3 right here. Check this out. Check, Chimiko, Lucifer, Sock, Soen. All in the same fourth, in the same quadrant. Down here, Foggy, and nobody else.
Прошел тоже с каким-то тисифоном играет.
Make the seating here, or why is it looking like this? Okay. Will Back to Warcraft cast games when Reforged comes out? I'm not sure, honestly. Like, I'm not really feeling so motivated, you know. And I mean, would people really want to tune in? I mean, is that really the best time? I think we're just gonna, you know, stick with old Warcraft and maybe go to, you know, G Arena or something. Of course we will, dude. What the fuck? What are you talking about? This is like, we've been so excited for this. We've been waiting so long for this. Obviously we will, man. What do you think? Yeah, man, Reforged's gonna be cool. I'm pretty excited. Alright. So, we are... Map number 2! Oh my god, is my OBS crashing right now?
Так, Чемику Люцифер,
We did miss the first one, unfortunately.
Непонятно, ну ладно, на карте Амазония будет разворачиваться у нас события сейчас. Люцифер в правом верхнем углу, Undead.
You guys noticed this? The sound has turned up again. Every time. The music. The sound remains the same, but the music... Blizzard, fix please! Matt Morris, why? So anyways, let's get a little bit serious at least. What is this, ladies and gents? This is a ghoul build! We have been seeing some Lich first. Too bad the overlay gives it away. I want to keep you guys in suspense here a little bit and ask you what you thought the hero was, but our overlay gives it away. It's not Lich first, as 120 did, but it's DK first. 120 played the Lich first aggressive play here against, was it Romantic? I think it was Romantic. Romantic tried to go for the fast expansion and got demolished. Lich is very strong. Against that,
так, пошел скаут Футман от
but not as strong as the Lich. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you very much, Sean, with the 100 bits.
Здесь никаких нерубок нету, даже намеков на них, кстати говоря, здесь второй зиггурат до тека и какое-то позднее кладбище, что ли, непонятно. Похоже все на гулей, правда. Так, здесь Футман забегает, байт Аркмейджа, хороший лайтинг шилд, да, знает.
It didn't look that good that I would say, oh my god, this must be playable in the future. It looked okay. For the most part, though, I felt like Lin gave it too much space. So anyways, yeah, DK Lightning Shield creep. It's gonna be a quick level 2 over here, quick level 2 for the AM as well. Question is Chimiko gonna fast expand? He has seen the ghoul play, so this should incentivize a human to go one base play. Oh, it's how many peasants is this? 3, 6, 9. It's not too many for attack. But now it's time to decide. Tech or Expo. Music's a little bit too low now, right? I'm struggling with the music settings today, guys. That seems good. So
так,
Tech it is,
заказан
which is
переход
slightly
Т2,
behind that of the
видимо,
Undead.
он переживал насчет Тауэра и Тека
Base
в
layout,
таком формате.
I kind of like
Переживания у
this
него
ziggurat
были.
is certainly pretty exposed, but maybe you can set up a slaughterhouse here on tier 2, and then it's fine.
Так,
I am
под
very
аурой
close to level 3.
окружить
Militia
пытается
solo creep over at the
Люцифер
Murlocs could give him level 3.
кого-нибудь.
Oh wow, this
Нет,
is starting
конечно,
this
в
camp
итоге
with the footies
забивает,
right
просто
there.
продолжает крепиться
That does
сетка.
surprise me.
Не на Футмана.
Did the footy steal it? I don't think so. Did he? I kind of missed that. Nah, the DK got it. Like, DK got it. So, here come the militia now. Standard play on AZ.
Так, отдельный пауэр на Морлоков. Не теряет времени Чемико.
Graveyard is coming. Yeah, I think the idea here for Lucifer was to play the aggressive ghoul build in anticipation of an expansion. But that now is not the case. And it's always the thing with the ghouls. They are pretty good early, but they fall off very heavily later in the mid game. With Frenzy, they can be pretty good, but not that amazing either.
Так, минус гуля. Здесь вторую не удается забрать. Чемико. Он пытается. В Аркмейже есть тапки, бодиблок. Вот Люци. Но Аркмейж прорывается и делает финальную тычку. Минус гуля. Еще в копилке. Чемико. Койл долетает вовремя, здесь он не просто не попрыгивает. Здесь Чемико, он это понимает, отходит отсюда, но уже Люци его не хочет отпускать. Конечно, не было никакого развода на ТП, здесь не хватит маны на 2 кайла, поэтому или хватит, но в более целевом формате решает использовать их Люци, более профитном по экспириенсу. Отстает Дезнайт по левелу от своего оппонента. Итак, Mountain King вторым героем и Лич у Люцифера.
If he calls militia, plays a little bit aggressively, Chimika could even creep this one if he's feeling bold. So what's Lucifer going for?
Slaughterhouse, быстрый приход Т3.
It looks like he's expecting a tier 1 expansion. Tier 2, excuse me, tier 2 expansion. So yeah, Rifle Priest.
Так, санки на пауэрбилдинге. Криппинг правильно от Люци в центре карты. Точка с кабульдами. Люцифер, конечно же, сейчас не может как-то активно участвовать в событиях на карте. Каким-то образом серьезно мешать своему оппоненту. Он пытается урвать свои экспы на данной стадии игры. И это, пожалуй, самое большое, что он может сделать в данный момент. До перехода в Т3 и появления обсидианок, так игра будет продолжаться для Люцифера.
Chimiko going for some evasion creeping up here.
Так, Mountain King на сапоге врывается. Здесь крипинг в левом верхнем углу. На чужой части карты магазина забирает себе
That's exactly what Lucifer was scouting for, but MK not being found. Nice little play there by Chimiko.
Маск Суби.
So close to being scouted as well right here.
Шикарнейший просто предмет.
With that, MK gets the level 2 and a half.
Именно вот это вот мидгейм
And the
стадии
Sobi,
игры.
nice play right there by Chimiko. MK is heavily level dependent, more so than the Lich.
Это, конечно, не мидгейм, это, сказать, начало мидгейма, и тем полезнее еще Маска Суби.
Skeleton Scout finds out now, but it's a little bit late.
Так, приход Кастл, цитадель практически готова.
Thanks a lot for your work, he says. Much appreciated, man. Thank you very much for your support.
Люцифер на предмет того, с чем придется сразиться, грейды продакшена на мушкеты для рифлов.
So is he playing third hero, yes or no? Oh, that sentry is good. That's a good sentry right there. Chimiko actually gonna try to expand? Yes, he is.
Так, power creeping.
That expansion could be running right into a frenzy ghoul timing. Lucifer's lumber is a little bit low though. Mismanaging his lumber a little bit. Still not enough for frenzy. So expansion is easily crept. Oh, peasants were just here for creeping, not even for expansion.
Так, что там по френзи-то?
Lumber also too low on the human side to try to expand. Instead of expansion, it is tier 3 tech.
А бомбчиков еще добавляет. Вот посмотрите. Нужен койл в эту гулю. Нет маны. Да знаете, чтобы просто так бросить кайла в гулю. Поэтому он дает Люцифер здесь своего юнита. Третий левел Mountain King. Третий левел Аркмейдж. И 3-1 на Люцифере. Уровень героев. По-прежнему нету френзи у Андеда. Опасный крипинг от Чимико. Здоровый голем. Никаких помех не будет здесь. Люцифер в другой части карты находится.
Super late game orc is really good against undead. Not because of Blade Master, not because of TC. Maybe because of TC. But because orc can go mass walkers, mass berserkers, which is good against Fiend Banshee. And Banshee Fiend is not so good against it.
Так, там второй слоттерхаус появился, я смотрю. Двух слоттерхаус продакшн нет обомов. Грейдится Unharned Range. Первого левела. Фул мана на Mountain King. Экономит Чимико непонятно для чего. Еще и пайпу выбрал. Ну пайпу, разумеется, он продаст. Паладинчик третьим героем в продакшне. Да, у Люцифера темпы оставляют желать лучше. Он пытается нарастить, конечно, темп. Здесь Гуля пытается вытанковать этого голема, но ничего не получается. Большое количество обомов у Люцифера, и продолжается их продакшн, и рейды также на обомов. Так, Flame Cloak для Дезната. Так, врывается Mountain King. Хороший клэп, роняет обома. Здесь Койл. Попытка сделать комбинацию Койл Нова Mountain King, байт на обома. Но Инвул Поушен не дал забрать хуманского героя. Конечно же, очень тонкая игра проходит. И все срывается в атаку. Сейчас подходящие тайминги для этого ученику. Ну, правда, экспандик не помешал бы поставить и так дальше выходить в атаку.
Lucifer apparently afraid of a push right now or expecting an expansion. Actually just wants to create the red, but that one's gone. Yeah, mass A-bombs I have lost a lot of faith in against human. Against human tier 2, they're pretty good. But MK with clap plus inner fire is really good against A-bombs. Throw a pally into the mix and then it gets even better. But we'll see. Lucifer won the first map. We don't know how. But he did win the first, so let's not underestimate the undead here. Maybe these A-bombs are pretty
Итак, масс обома от Люцифера при поддержке героев. Пару обсидианок в 47 находится Люци с вариантом в форму дестройера перейти. И Хуман Чимико в полтиннике при наличии 4 героев. Экспанд устанавливается на натурале у Чимико. Есть вижен здесь у Люци. Понимает он, что здесь готовится экспанд. По-любому придется поднимать обсидианку. Сейчас диспелить Fairy Fire. В центре карты здесь столкнулись игроки. По-прежнему продолжается продакшн обомов. В 60 будет вылазить из полтинника, конечно. Люцифер.
Enough to dispel everything, but against an army like this.
Так, ну что ж, остается только пожелать удачи Люциферу. Здесь Лич уже 3-го левела. Неплохие показатели. Итак, выход на экспанд. Через нового минусуется большая часть войны рабов. Хороший клэп, Purification компенсирует урон. Еще клэп роняет обомов, еще обомы подтягиваются в спину, заходит по флангу. Есть Куэлл в раненых обомов. Можно заимбрейсить, там персональный став, можно спонсировать юз. Есть Куэлл, обомчики, конечно. Много урона принимают на себя. Есть Purification. Тут достраивается как раз экспанд. Это будет минус экспанд, конечно. Конечно, это минус экспанд. Есть мана, надо знать, я не понимаю, к чему вот эта потеря 2 обомов произошла в размене на рифла. Комбинации. Персональный став на рифлов сейвит.
He used the staff a second ago. Wow,
Да,
that
он
was
уже
a
юзнул
big
стаф на
mistake.
рифла и потерял
Big mistake by
Маунтин
Chimiko, not having the staff ready for his Mountain
Неплохо
King.
проходят дела у Люци.
But there's very few
Но все
A-bombs left
равно
now
очень
only.
много дэмэджа
Just
сейчас
looking for more kills.
остается
Oh, nice
у
holy light.
Чимико.
Chimiko saw that one
Purification
coming.
не отдает рифла.
One more kill
Паладин без
is
маны,
a level 2
Аркейн
for the
Аура не
Pally.
помогает. Маунтин Кинг унес с собой
Chimiko
в
was on,
таверну маску Соби.
And it just feels like this army doesn't have
Немножечко
much damage.
равняет лимит себе Чимико в полтиннике оставаясь, потому что его амбициозный план по установке экспанда вломился.
Look at the cannibalize. This is seriously underutilized.
Да, быстренько за счет каннибализма отхиливается Люци.
For free. Check it out. Yum.
Обсидианочки помогут.
Dig is almost level 5. This is also important for the level 3 coil.
Нужно быстро возвращаться в игру Люциферу.
We're just sitting at 50 supply. The entire map is crept. Yeah, Chimiko not having an invul was a big mistake as well. AM's about to hit level 5 though.
Почти пятый аркмейдж.
Level 3 water elemental is very good against abominations.
Имеет смысл переучиться на Blizzard,
High
я
numbers of
думаю.
destroyers is not really what you want to go nowadays. I think Chimiko should just push into upkeep. Go to 65 supply, maybe 70, and then expand. Yes, it's gonna be slower, but it's gonna be much safer. And the bigger the armies become, the better it is for the human. The focus fire gets better, the clap effectiveness gets better. Even Blizzard could be pretty good. But then again, water elementals are actually really good against this, so no need really to go into Blizzard.
Так, практически завершился Resurrect Mountain King со вторым болтом, вторым клэпом.
Just pure A-bombs.
Сейчас, возможно, какая-то закупочка в магазине понадобится. Кстати, там CL третьим героем продакшене Люци в 70 выходит.
Like, Griffins are just insane against this. Crypt Lord Third.
Да, это 15 преимущества по боевому лимиту, не считая рабов. Внушительное количество кастеров, рисуны против обомов не особо заходят, насколько известно. Так, сбивается Clarity, хорошая инициация. Держится мейна Чимико. Минус Лем, быстренько хороший импейл вылетает. И Чимико начинает наступление свое Люцифер. Работает через пелы, пытается минусовать рифла. Здесь обкастовано. Чимико подключаются ополченцы. Неплохо роняет клэп. Еще один импейл. Есть дисплей. Заново обкастовывается, очень быстро фейрифайр используется. Нужен койл лавобома, нет кайла лавобома. Пятый левел получает Аркмейдж и Моден Кинг. Шикарный болт, третьего левела влетает CL, и это минус Криплор, там непонятная какая-то ситуация, он не знает, спит, наверное, или АФК, ни одного кайла толкового за всю игру от него не было, вот сейчас лавом прилетает один из кайлов, минус койл, Purification на Mountain King'а. Неприятный коннект для Люцифера. Вернулся, конечно, в итоге очень мало диспелов, на мой взгляд, было. Молоток обома, Purification добавляет, еще минус. Разменяться на рифла не совсем профитно, конечно, в такой ситуации. Но других вариантов не остается. Еще койл минус рифл. Вот это неплохой коннект был на маневре отхода, так сказать, Люцифера. Практически пятый. Это кто был? Лич практически пятый, да? Молоточек улетает в Дезнайта, но он вообще просто не чувствует урона. Так, нужно устанавливать популяцию, здесь с экономикой проблемы определенные у Люцифера. Не просто ему будет вернуться, и я думаю, использует этот момент Чимико сейчас для развития как своего преимущества, полученного в результате последней стычки. Возможно, третий левел, а паладину получить нет. Вся карта уже зачищена. Ни одного крипа на карте.
a Griffin Aviary.
Только
Yeah, like now it's weird. Now he lost all the peasants. Now he doesn't have
экспириенс.
lumber anymore. Now it's awkward. He's going expansion again.
Аккуратненько, одним рабом устанавливается экспанд. Здесь какое-то дикое количество юнитов на карте мы видим. Как будто бы ополченцы тоже подключены. Так, скаут скелетом.
But one more kill on a real unit and this MK is level 5.
Так, пошла кастовка. Здесь вообще крейзи. Просто количество кастеров на такой лейтовый формат игры. Не переучился Аркмейдж. Выход от Люцифера. Чекает экспанд. Находится здесь попытку его установки. Не получится, говорит Люцифер, но посмотрим, как там у него позиционно сейчас игра сложится. В принципе, неплохая позиция. Массобомы по-прежнему. Криплорд выискивает для себя хорошую позицию для МПЛ, но не находит, и выкидывает просто так МПЛ. Молоток принимает на себя Дезнайт. Персональный став успевает засейвить рифла. Кастеры хорошо справляются, там, но их обгоняли обома, они сами себя хилят. Это useless. Молоток в ЦЛ, есть вовремя койл, Purification добавляет, клэпом зажимает, и все, поджали. Поджали Криплорда. Минус герой. Раненые обомбы нужно раздавать кайлы преждевременно, делая, собственно, кулдаун, какой-то расчет. Но нет. Молоток ДК роняет клэпом, добавляет Purification, минус, да знает, это ГГ. Лич 1 пытается настрелять, нужно было давно профокусить этого паладина, сейчас у него никаких проблем не будет, он с персонального стафа улетает просто на базу. До таверны, кажется, пытается отступить, здесь клэп роняет просто троих бонус, одного дает забрать, второго забрал. Немного еще маны нужно на болт, с такой скоростью регена особых проблем не будет накопить этой маны. Так, выкупается Дезнайт, быстренько разоружается Криплорд. Здесь очень раненые кастеры. Обсидианка под фокусом оказывается. Nice connection. И ГГ. ВП пишет Люцифер. Тогда уже неплохо было, по-моему. Хорошая игра.
Mass A-bombs are just not the way to go anymore, I think. As I said earlier, against mass tier 2 human, they are pretty good. They are actually really good, to be fair. They're really good. But against tier 3 human, no, I don't think so. I think Chimiko gave a lot of openings actually there to Lucifer to win that game, like expanding at very questionable times, using staffs riskily, not having enough invuls. Like, I think if you just go tier 3 rifles and stay on one base, go to 70, like, then you're so strong, you're so safe. I think that's way better for them to expand. But he makes it work anyways. Good job, Chimiko. 1-1. I hope that he views me as his lucky charm right now, because once I joined, he won. And in case you guys don't know, pro players are extremely superstitious. It's kind of hilarious. So I hope he's gonna invite me to every game now. Obsolescence, thank you very much for the 4 months. And EPD 1991, thank you very much for the sub. For the Prime. Okay, Lucifer's taking a moment here to join. So, quick look at the bracket. Let's see what transpired here. Romantic in the 3rd round. Ooh, Romantic versus Focus. Oh boy. That could be a sick game. After this one, I'm gonna try to see if perhaps we can join this one. Ooh, that would be amazing. Romantic Focus? Oh, yes, please. Colorful making it through, no surprise. Oh, Hawk vs. Ice Orc, also a good one.
Так, тем временем мы каточку пропустили, пока смотрели за Люци. Хавк прошел по сетке дальше. Никаких проблем, он уже в четверти финала.
I think I'm with my boy Schuck.
32 группы игроков, по 2 человека в группе. Начиналась эта турнирная сетка. Сейчас игроков стало примерно меньше на треть.
Opinions are like assholes. That's right. Everyone's got one. Where's that from again? It's like... It's from a movie. It's like one of those edgy quotes. Where's that from again? Huh. I thought I'd seen that in the movie. Maybe not. All right. Map 2. Map 3. Excuse me. When you play Remo versus the World again, well, Neo has to be there for that. Hopefully on Sunday. Usually we do that when we have some time to bridge. So hopefully on Sunday. Human soundtrack, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's turn it up. Human music is actually insanely good. So, what do we have here? Chimiko in the red. AM, anything else would be scandalous. And Lucifer again with the ghoul build. Is it Lich this time or not? Oh! Did you see it? He had Dreadlord in for just a second, but he changed his mind. I almost had my pogs ready. But no Dreadlord fast expansion.
Итак, next map, Concealed Hill, правый верхний угол, Чимико появляется. Сравнил счет Human.
So, could be very strong against an expansion here. This is one of the hardest
Люцифер.
expansions in the game. This is probably the hardest expansion in the game. In our current map pool. So, this could be very painful, but then again, Chimiko may very well just one base play, and I guess...
Так, Power на точках возле мейна от Чимико.
As much as I love the Human soundtrack. So, Footy sees the ghouls early. This means he knows about the ghoul build. Chimiko, is he still gonna go for an expansion? I doubt it. Honestly, AZ is an easier expansion. Quite a bit easier than this one. Nice Footy Scout. I like this.
Так, ну неплохо, это уже какой-то не стандарт был у Чимико, предпринят предыдущей карте, масса бомбы. Не так часто видим мы подобные выходы. Так, очередной Power 7 ополченцев на защиту рудника на натурале.
This is the most standard Human expansion timing. This camp into this, into Expo, and Lucifer. Huh.
Крипс неподалеку. Люцифер, будет ли чек какой-то экспанда, там выехал, сказал скелет, но выехал он не в ту сторону. А чекает основным боевым лимитом Люцифер. Собственно, происходящее на натурале у Хумана. И находит здесь количество рабов какое-то нереальное, которые можно зафармить просто. Здесь футманы отбиваются, конечно, вполне неплохие мощности есть, чтобы отбиться, но рабы падают. Рабы падают. Подключаются еще ополченцы.
More militia are there. Jimiko's making sure this is not gonna be a complete disaster. He gets out of Road of Necromancy. If you play this aggressive ghoul style, you have to get backpack as well, don't you? Yeah. This was super fine for Chimiko. 3 peasants lost only. This is great for him. So, Lucifer, what's he gonna do? Is this a good old destroyer push? Like back in the day?
Итак, Люци после удачного выхода возвращается к себе на базу. Гули работает по мейн-клейну на мейне. У Хумана. Теряет одну гулю по ходу дела. Здесь от Футмана неудачный выход. Не хватает дерева на пауэр. Это проблема. Не хватает дерева на грейд. Пошел керс земли, будет очень серьезно. Здесь работает Люцифер. Так, доджит тычки через рудник.
This could be a Panda second now. Panda second Breath of Fire expansion. Oh boy.
Пытается достроить экспанд.
Ooh, that's peasant number 8 right there.
Все гули растерял.
Oh, the glue makes it away. Wow. Lucifer turning this game around. New skeletons. He's gonna get that number 7. He's gonna get him.
Скелеты
Lucky number 7.
работают
Oh my god. Is he
рабам, кстати,
actually blocked in
поджал.
here? Wow.
Прикрыл.
Chimiko
Прикрыл
insane.
своим телом один раб другого.
Saves number 7.
Неплохо. Неплохо. Да, конечно, Чимико как мужчина вообще просто сражался. Отстоял свои интересы на натурале. Первые финды на карте появляются у Люци. Рич Продакшн, Слоттерхаус. Третий левел Death Knight и тайминговая атака от Чимико. Попытка отменить слоттер. Футы поздно подтягиваются, если бы они прибыли сюда раньше. Можно было бы более как-то эффектно это сделать. Итак, Рич появляется на карте. Снова Баркмейджа. Проблемы TP аут, плюс не отменен. Ну что ж, отменил зато, как говорится. Слоттерхаус выиграл немного времени при условии наличия экспанда. Так, на клоке реген на фонтане.
Tech is coming. Shop. Not too many footies, man.
Так, должен видеть Чимико сейчас направление движения армии Андеда.
So, ghoul opening into...
Так, здесь готов Аркейн Тауэр, но этого будет маловато для того, чтобы отбиться от всего этого. Начинает по скелетам работать Аркейн, параллельно работает по Аркейну. Так, подключается основной боевой лимит Чимико для обороны экспанда на натурале. Со спины заходит Люци. Здесь страдает Мейнин Клейн, ополченцы. Набросились. Ух, Нова очень больно влетает. Аркмейдж оказывается под таргетом спеллов.
Mana potion was
Клок
used.
опять юзает и вообще просто ништяк все.
That's a game-winning cloak right there.
Этот клок делает игру Чимико.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a great cloak. I love it.
Еще ополченцы. Продакшн с двух ратуш.
This is gonna be very low lumber for Chimiko, probably. It's actually still kind of looking fine.
С одной Так, персональный телепорт на магазинчик. Быстренький. Отхил реген у Чимико. Нужно маны где-то надыбать на элемов. Так, Чимико возвращается, заходит в спину. Есть призыв элема. Нет маны у андеда. Не может он проспелить сейчас. Аркмейджа, раненый лич. Тычка долетает. Еще одна. Нет. Тут и преследует койл, вовремя успевает давать лицы. Так, обсидианочка подключается. Наконец сейчас будет попроще немножко Люциферу в этой длительной осаде, которая длится всю игру буквально. Самый трудный экспанд в жизни у Чимико. Mountain King в продакшене появляется. Сейчас будет полегче немножко Хуману.
So many peasants have been killed this game, though.
Ох, раненые футманы сюда просто как корм приходят.
Availability of potions. Accessibility of potions is also correct. Tier 3 is coming. It was, however, a little delayed. Acolyte coming out to repair the statue. That's a remote play right there.
Чимико еще умудряется делать успехи определенные по убийствам. Четвертый левел Death Knight, вторая аура. Здесь стенка из футманов. Mountain King на карте наконец-то появляется. Сейчас молоточки пойдут в ход. Укрепляется товарами. Чимико психанул просто. Итак, МК также подтягивается сюда. Молоток одного из финдов. Нет эмбрейса, а койл. Кстати, заэмбрейсил все равно, но тут будет через минус выход. Нет, немножечко запутался Люци. Также через молоток забирает еще одну гулю. Так, гард товара. Надо мейн тоже прогрейдить, и все будет пучком. У Чимико. Неужели по итогу мне удалось пробить Люциферу? Так, Аркмейдж немножко забегает куда-то не нужно. И так принимает на себя прокаст Койл Нова. Хил Поушен использует. Молоток одного из финдов забирает. Нет, не забирает, там вовремя Койлбол. Бодиблок футманом. Немножко срывается. Сетка вот нейтрала. На обсидианку это просто подарок судьбы для Чимико. Пытается вычинить, но нет, не получается. Также Рабайт он забирает себя. Хуман. Так, телеги. Будет дальше пробивать Люцифер. 900 голды у Хумана и маловато дерева. 1000 голды. Так, крипинг в центре карты опасный сейчас для Люцифера. Здесь неподалеку Хуман гуляет. Так, неплохо. Аура ТЦ. Гули подтягиваются, но надо тикание. Одного из них подрезает Чимико.
Very strong undead heroes now, though. Level 4 and level 3. But Chimiko is all about buying time for himself now. Getting the tech ready.
Giro.
Double workshop, double barracks. Good old knights and gyros. I imagine.
Чекает экспанд.
3 towers at the expansion.
Неплохо здесь загребственная земля. Найты в продакшне появляются, с 2 бараков идет штамп. Кёрсор родника в центре карты, но тут же Чимико находит. Тут же находит, он не вынужден отменять Люца, третий. Герой на карте. У Кума появился паладинчик. Здесь уже бомбежка через телеги.
This makes the game very easy for Chimiko. Well, not that easy, I guess, but it's all about defending now. This meat wagon attack isn't really good. It's like it's here, but it should be here. So it's not that much damage. Okay, now he readjusts it.
Так, нужно что-то придумать. Чимико, у него маловато армия, конечно, здесь 62 против 49 люциферовских. Большое количество рабов. Так, подключается ополченцы, наламывается Чимико, молоток одного из финдов, Purification на паладина успевает дать. Паладин много урона на себя получает, сейчас примет еще какого-нибудь кайла, есть Purification еще, но Purification первого левела. Слабовато заходит, под цепями оказываются гирокоптеры здесь. Персональный став этого Найта удалось телегу разбить. Финда забирает себе Чимико, ополченца в авангарде. Так, вертолеты здесь никак не доберутся до дестройеров. Нет маны, по-моему, на молоток. Purification просто добавляет Чимико спокойненько. Не успевает долететь Куэлл. Так, опять попытка Кёрсор родника в центре карты от Люци. Раненые рабы с 1 хп. Ути is dead. Так, второй левел МК. Башевый МК.
I don't even think he necessarily has to. He could just play passively now, creep up, and then hit the high ground here with 80 supply. And that may very well be good enough. Oh, he's trying to come in before though.
Ой, тут завершился Кёрс, и как раз сюда подтягивается Чимико.
With the knights, he can't just kill this haunted. He could just kill it right now, and then TP out if he has to.
А что, телепорта нету? Есть же телепорт, можно было отменить Кёрс. Чимико, ввиду отсутствия информации о местонахождении своего оппонента, допустил ошибку, сейчас не наломился.
Not that big, 51 supply only. Chimiko is growing more and more. 71 for him now. A little bit supply blocked actually. But more farms are coming.
Танки, что ли?
More upgrades as well. 0-0 on the knights. Not even animal war train. But they do have Sundering Blades. And in we go. Kolnova right away aggressively on the MK. He's in trouble, has that invul, will have to use it. First fiend goes to the human. Another fiend being picked off to the side. Destroyers in the air, fighting against the gyros. Hard to tell where's the upper hand there. Kolnova coming in against the Mountain King, and he's out. That means no more Stormbolt to fear. Makes microing this much easier now. For the undead.
Ладно, ничего страшного. Битва будет продолжаться, комбат
Pally gets to level 2, has Holy Light and uses it. And the single tank against the expansion, brilliant play by Chimiko. Fighting with the knights and the heroes in the tank, deals with the expansion potentially. Mass repairs coming in, but it seems like Lucifer doesn't quite have the firepower to deal with all these knights, even without upgrades on them. But the heroes are still here. Lich, DK, Dark Ranger, still a strong combo, always has been. Dark Ranger almost surrounded, so many knights now. One knight is gonna fall level 5, DK! Oh, that's a big one. Pally could have very well been dying right there, but may want to use it defensively on the Destroyer instead. There it is. Lucifer needs to pull the ghouls to deal with the tank, I think. Gyro's coming back in, and with that, the Destroyer about to fall. The Dark Ranger also in trouble. Tank, not yet killed. Ghouls, not yet pulled. Do we have double staff now? No, only single staff still. AM in trouble. The cloak again! The cloak comes back! But there's a dust this time around. This may be the TP now. Nova in 1. He has the TP! And with that, everything gets saved actually. Even the tank gets saved, but so does the expansion. Expansion is up and ready. Chimico at a thunderous 78 supply, though, against the 41 of Lucifer. MK's back. Everything's being healed. Does he have triple staff now? No, double staff. Double staff. Invul now, the next logical pickup.
Так, 47 против 78 боевого лимита Чимико.
But it's still Lucifer on 2 bases. If he holds here one more time, this could be dual. But Lucifer's biggest problem is he was under a lot of pressure this game to find damage, so he never really had the time to transition into Banshees. Banshee is the #1 late game undead tech. Especially good against Knights. And there was no time for Banshees this game. No temple anywhere. Shop coming up here at the expansion.
Люци будет выходить из полтинника, уже вышел до 80, будет нагонять лимит. Практически в 80 уже Чимико. Так, наламывается авангард Найтов, Гиро пристает к дистрам, но подсетками оказывается. Хорошо отзонивается Дезнайт, 3-й левел получает Дарка, Аркмейдж 5-й, ТПЛ. Вот, Люци, центр. Да, центр карты. Здесь надо быстренько минусануть танк, который доможет по Кёрсу Морднику, персональный став танка. Поджали Дезнайта, больше нет телепорта, нету эскейпов. Ранний Аркмейдж, но готов пойти на такой размен Чимико. Еще молоточком поддает здесь. Параллельно забираются Найт, перехикиши по Mountain King, 3-й левел, он как отвечает. У него есть Healing Scroll, который сейчас неплохо было бы использовать. Next Dark Ranger, минус Dark Ranger, ГГ. Пишет Люци, это 2-1 в пользу Уна. Заканчивается противостояние, Люци падает в сетку лузеров. 20 минут, 40 секунд шла эта игра.
Lucky Charm Remo worked there to get him from a 1-2 to 2-1 in the end. Thank you very much, Sean, for another 100 bits. Hey, Remo, you ever see a major tourney game when killing the backpack ghoul and stealing the... or basically decide the game? No. I have had games where that happened to me personally, though. But I don't think in tournament games. That game was doable, though. That was like really close. Like the tier 2 Fiend follow-up push almost broke Chimico. That was really close. So I guess there's hope for this ghoul build. Also, if Lucifer had attacked on level 1 at the time of the creeping of the expansion, this would have been much scarier for Chimico. I can't believe that he actually went for the fast expansion. He scouted the ghoul opening really early, and he still went for the fast expo. That amazes me. And he didn't do it on AZ. Are humans just afraid of the Rock Golem? The Rock Golem is way easier than the Null Overseer. But anyways, he wins. Kudos to him. Do we have an opponent for him already? I don't think so, right? Oh, it's gonna be either Sock or Sock or Soin. Yeah, we have to follow him here.
Блин, срочно надо, короче, отъехать минут через 40 буду. Вот, пока ремо-демо будет работать.
was very necessary. Czech versus TBC is going on. What about Focus versus Romantic? Is that game going on? That would be the best one. Focus lost? What? Who's that guy again? Focus lost his second round. I think like 14 sway or somebody. Wow. I definitely was not expecting that. I was... Yeah, it's someone from LP. It's like one of the young guys. That's a massive surprise. What the hell? Hawk is in the next round here. Fast versus Hurricane Bow. I'd like to follow the Koreans though. Chimiko versus Sock. I know, guys. Human Mirror and all. But their game first and then versus Czech or TBC. That's a pretty good one. Foggy. Oh, who's that again? We actually know him as well. I remember these Chinese characters. Don't quite exactly remember who it is, though. Fortitude is romantic? Question mark? Yes. Fortitude is romantic. Is that Schuck? I thought it was one of the Night Elves. The guy who Foggy is facing next. Yeah, we do play up to the top 4, by the way. So that makes it 4 rounds. We just had the round of 32. Round of 16 will be coming up next. And then I will prove myself whether I'm really Chimiko's lucky charm and he wins there, or if Sock makes it. Have you thought of using 2 Twitch channels, one for solo casting? Could call it Back One Warcraft. Hey Grubby, nice to see you. That pun was so good, it makes me think you may have German roots. No, wait. No, wait. We make bad puns. Okay, never mind. You're all, Netherlandian? No, Dutch. Right. Dutch is the adjective. Netherlandian doesn't sound bad either, though. Does kind of sound like Neanderthals, though. Oh, wow. Good thing they invited me so quick, because we're about to begin. Oh, somebody's not loading. Who is it? Sock. Ah, there we go. Okay. Korea's two finest human players are meeting now in the Schuck Cup 7 round of 16. The earlier days of their careers belong to Chimiko. He was the first one to really stand out, especially with insane blocks and mini micro moves. MMMs, if you will. But the more recent past has belonged to Schuck, as it seems, having had quite a bit of success. Yule Cup 3rd place. Was it 3rd or 4th place? I think it was 3rd place, for example. Also, this historically has been Chimiko's weakest matchup. Especially Neo likes to point that out. The mean old man. But it's true. Chimiko has always been suffering, as it seemed, in this matchup. Has always seemed desperate for a long time in this matchup. Schuck, also though, at WGL, we saw playing some very, very weird strats. Like Rifle Dark Ranger and stuff. So, let's see what we have here in this Korean human mirror. I already see a couple of you guys have your resident sleepers ready. I don't know, man. Every now and then the human mirror isn't too bad. Plus, this match will be followed by the winner of Tech versus TBC. So I think this is basically the best way through the bracket here. Schuck in the blue, Chimiko in the red. AZ, our first map. This was the map, by the way, where Schuck played the Dark Ranger rifle stuff. But that was a bit of a curveball that never really gets played outside of that one or two, examples. Rifles are very good and have made their way into every single matchup aside from Human Mirror. In most cases. Here we are still mostly dealing with breakers. AM first, obviously. 5 militia. Question is, are we gonna be moving into anything else than mass breakers? That's the first big question of this match, which I think most likely not. Oh my god, he stole it! Chimiko with the mini micro moves steals the Renegade. Oh, that's such a big deal. Oh shit. That is such a big deal. Alright, pressure on Schuck now. How is he gonna get level 3? He's not level 2. Yikes, boys. Double yikes. He almost return stole that one. But yeah, I think Schuck has to be aggressive now. Has to steal some last hits. Has to make sure that Chimiko at least doesn't get level 3 here quickly. But guess what? Militia already over here. Wait, is that camp? That's 3 peasants, by the way, bro. That's not enough. Ah, there we go. More peasant buddies are coming in. So, no water elementals lost just yet. This water elemental will help with level 3. Block coming in. Was it a deny? I'm not quite sure. I think it was. Oh! The little Murloc! The little Murloc! Weird. Why did Chimiko only send 3 peasants here? I don't know. Something a little bit strange. So Schuck is actually having a surprisingly good early game despite this steal here. Realizing quickly that he had to be aggressive. Otherwise he was gonna fall behind. He's still gonna fall behind now as this is level 3. Boom. But he put some damage on the AM. He's gonna be able to steal the Kobold here, which is a really big deal actually. But nice salvage. Really nice salvage by Schuck. AM with the boots. Is he gonna spawn water elementals in the main? Looks like the answer is yes. Only one arcane? Oh, outside the main. Okay. That's gonna cancel one farm then, I guess. I mean, inside the main, honestly, wouldn't have done that much either, probably. Like, yes, he would have cancelled the scout, but, or the arcane, but that would have been the end of things. Oh, one peasant. Okay. Cheeky little peasant kill. as Rotterdam would say. Yeah, with the AM being so low HP now, Chimiko not able to pressure this map as much as he should be able to with the level 3 on his first hero. Tech times, by the way, haven't compared that yet. Very similar. Chimiko ahead just by a couple of seconds. Normally nowadays it's only MK first, basically. We do see a wild panda every now and then, but that's pretty rare. No last hit steals. But both AMs are level 3 now. I'm honestly pretty impressed with Schuck. How he came back after that last hit steal. Pretty good, pretty good. Chimiko's playing around these nice last hits so nicely though. Really, really, really well done. Oh, may lose the first the first footy here. Yeah, does actually. Both AMs now pretty hurt. That is dangerous. With the MKs certainly soon coming. Here's one. There's another. And one Sanctum. Two Sanctum. One Sanctum. Two Sanctum. There we go. A little bit slower, but not the end of the world. As far as items go, could Chimiko's actually be better? Is Double Ring better than Gloves and Circlet? I think Double Ring is pretty nice for the MK. Chimiko going for the safe camp here at the Trolls. Schuck going for the big risky camp at the Merc. Lion Horn. Oh, baby! That's probably the best one. It's probably better than Flute, actually. That is very, very good. First Stormbolt comes in. Counter Stormbolt. Oh, early TP by Schuck. Does not want to lose his first hero here. I didn't think he was going to die to the Stormbolt, but rather safe than sorry. Cost him a footy as well, but that doesn't matter that much. So, TP for the Devotion. That's absolutely worth it. It's also a bit of experience, though, for this MK here. So he gets a nice little jump start to almost level 2. What are you doing here? What? What was that? He could have just gotten Stormbolts surrounded right there. Huh. And with the position up here and the TP still intact for Chimiko is actually able to creep the natural as well of his opponents. So, you know, it all adds up. Everything trickles into the next thing. Heal pod, double ring for the MK. Pretty good, pretty good. But Chimiko's gonna get the next Merc camp.
A player's forces are under attack.
Question is, who's gonna get the natural here? MK is level 2, but yeah, he's behind by almost a full level. Did Chimiko, did Schuck get a new TP? No, he didn't. If he had gotten a new TP, he could now fast creep this camp and then TP out if he has to. But he doesn't have it, so Schuck's gonna be a little bit more tentative about creeping this one. Oh, long range Stormbolt. Oh, the bash! It's a very fortunate bash that's going to force the TP. And with that, does Schuck feel bold enough to take this camp? He is going to pull it out. That's the thing. If he did have a TP now, he could just rush in, not have to pull it out, and be able to TP out after. But here we go. Chimiko is coming, wants to contest, doesn't want to give the natural away to the opponent. With plenty of militia as well, and a big breaker lead. 3 versus 1 breaker only right now, and level 3. Okay, that's too many advantages as it seems here for Chimiko. Should be able to get this rock golem. And he will. Can't be stolen with the Stormbolt, of course. Second big healing. Dude, Schuck finds himself at quite a disadvantage here now. Is the Lion Horn good enough to make up for all of that? Level 1 versus level 2 Stormbolt. Chimiko's finding more and more kills. MK still with mana. Does he really want to go for the AM surround? Stormbolt trying to slow down this MK. But long range Stormbolt still connects. That's another kill. Chimiko, does he want to expand here now is the question. How ahead is he really? He's up by 10 supply, which is a big deal. One more Stormbolt is ready. On the MK. He could have killed the priest with it instead if he wanted to. Gets the priest anyways. Schuck in trouble! This creep camp, it all happened, it all started with that creep camp top left. It looked like a good idea and a good play to go for that. Getting the devotion. But because of losing the TP, because of then not being able to be rebate the TP, he loses this camp as well. MK solo creeps this, then he's level 3. With still no TP being there, Schuck couldn't snipe that one, far behind in levels. Yeah, this was the game deciding play up here. If it is gonna end in Chimiko's favor, which it seems like it will. Chimiko ready to expand now. Here comes the town hall. Towers. I am Chimiko's lucky charm, you guys. Final level 3 MK. 2 breakers versus... Ooh, that's a lot more breakers. This camp's not that easy to take, though. 3 priests versus 4 priests. No invul, no heal scroll for Schuck. He's going in here bare-chested. Footy scout to see about an counter expansion that is not coming, so that makes this game very simple for Chimiko. He just has to produce, and defend. I'm surprised he's not in upkeep already, actually. $450 gold now. Chimiko, why aren't you producing? There we go. Begins production now. Lumber could be a bit of an issue for him here very soon. How much lumber is a breaker, by the way? I have no idea. I would assume 30, 35? I say 35 to 50. 30? 40? You guys are giving me mixed signals. Boka says too much. Nice win against yesterday against Knopf, by the way. I did see a bit of that. Alright, here we go. Chimiko up by 10 supply. Still, Militia will have to make the difference here for Schuck. Can they, though? Chimiko kiting back, buying more and more time. And look at this, guys. He doesn't have enough lumber for the breakers anymore. Stormbolt on the MK, getting a lot of feedback damage. But still plenty of mana to use. Counter Stormbolt. And Schuck's MK is the one without invul and now also without mana. Makes this a lot more stress-free for Chimiko. Supply is climbing. 64. Make more peasants, Chimiko. You need more lumber. Oh, the MK in trouble. Do I have the time to show you? I show you quickly. This triggers me the most out of all pro games. Why is there never peasants next to the lumber mill? Instead, they're like the furthest away from the lumber mill they can be. Every time. Anyways. Despite the massive blunder of the lumber mill play. I'm just joking. Chimiko wins. 1-0. Well done, well done. What is his win rate against Schuck? Didn't it used to be horrible? Oh, Chimiko, invite me, thank you. It was certainly favoring Schuck in the past. Ooh. 7-5 in matches, 14-22 in maps. So 2/3 wins for Schuck in series. And we now go into map 2. In our human mirror, we're now on Last Refuge. A map where expansions especially can be much more likely. Early expansions specifically. What is the creep route again on LR? Ugh. It's like Merc Camp first, this one second, and the militia come back and creep the natural, right? Isn't that what it is? Or is it Merc Camp second? Is it Merc Camp first or second? I think it's Merc Camp first, right? Whoa! The fuck? Thank you very much, Jenny Prenzelberg. 3 years, baby. About time we see each other again for a good old drink. Let's go, Sock. Also hungover for the culture. Pork champ. Jenny, I have great news for you. The Warcraft boys are meeting up in North Sea on the 26th of October. Now I know that is kind of a full country away from Berlin. But there's also a Smash tournament going on there, so maybe you want to come. That's a lie. There's no Smash tournament going on. But on the 26th, what is true is that Ugri is opening up an esports bar. Oh no, don't walk into the Yoga Magi camp, bro! That was so close. The aggro radius is like right here. Oh my god. That footy almost got ensnared. Yeah, anyways, we're going to North Sea. I'm gonna be there, Side's gonna be there, Kevin Schwem's gonna be there, David from War 3 Info is gonna be there, the legendary Ugri, of course. We're all meeting up in North Sea. Saturday the 26th, Meltdown Bar opening. If you guys wanna come by. That's a lot of hurt peasants right there. MK first though, how about that? The footy did scout it. If Sock just rushes level 3 AM and plays aggressive, how's the MK gonna hold on against that? Foggy's planning to make a LAN tournament in Minsk. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty far away from where I am, though. Nancy in France? Yes. Nancy in France. Pretty close to Germany. Pretty close to where I'm living. Kind of. Nancy, yes. N-A-N-C-Y. Reads like Nancy. Side keeps on saying Nancy, by the way, which is like weird. Don't you pronounce it Nancy in French? Or is it seriously Nancy? Doesn't seem right. So, MK fast expansion. I am so far not concerned with this Zoe mask. By the way, MK's items are freaking awful. I guess it's armor for a tank, but meh. Meh. Okay, here we have level 3 AM. What's the skill build on MK, by the way? Not deciding yet on level 2 Stormbolt or Clap. That footy is going to be an easy kill even with level 1 Stormbolt only. Thank you very much. Mad Pacifist, what's up? Welcome. Attack into the main. I'm half expecting a counter little bit of aggression over here. So smart by Chimiko to leave something at the expansion. There we go. MK is coming in with a level 2 Clap. Dealing with these footies pretty well. Shadow Priest that was left behind doesn't actually have mana for an Abolish. Ooh. Mana ready now. Abolish is 75. Oh no! Don't heal! You have to turn that heal off, buddy. Oh, there's a second Shadow Priest. And actually, pretty easy hold. Chimiko, no surround this time. Oh, that was a kind of a hard one to get for him. Footy slightly mismicroed. Rare to see by Chimiko. But Schuck is finding more damage. Kills another footy, peasant, I mean, over here. In the meantime, of course, Tech is progressing. Tech is almost here too. Is this gonna be a panda second now is the question. I could totally see that. For Chimiko, it's all about defense currently. Can't even think about teching. Alchemist, okay. Heal spray. Healing over damage here from the second hero. Shadow Priest still both alive for Chimiko, but only one Abolish ready right now. Chimiko needs to defend this scout tower, I think. Can he call militia? Yes, he can. Has to call them. Oh, and of course, heal spray against Clap. That should be pretty good. Easy cancel. Easy cancel on that tower. He's in the peasant line. This is pretty painful right now. So many water elementals. They can't all be dealt with. Next Shadow Priest is ready though. He spammed that Shadow Priest. Okay, that dispel perhaps wasn't exactly necessary. But it's level 4 for the MK as well. That's a nice little level up. Shouldn't there be a shop like here or something?
A player's forces are under attack.
For clarities for Chimiko. Feels like a shop is... Oh. Did I call that position or what? MK's got one more Stone Bolt to use. And this, again, this music. A little too loud. More Berserkers coming in. No defend yet for Mr. Sock, I think. Oh, big militia commitment though. Alright, we're going all in against this expansion, boys. MK trying to deal with the footies here still. Takes out one more. I like that Sock is camping the shop, so he's gonna get the clarities cancelled all the time. But here comes the Mud Golem. Miss-microed on the Mud Golem. That's a big mistake, honestly. You always want to keep him at max range so you can throw out as many slows as possible. There's also an Ogre Mauler available, but Chimiko doesn't quite have the supply. Chimiko has the gold, but not the supply available. Of course, this was a hard game, man. He was under so much pressure at all times. Alright, MK. Healing up again. Can he hold the expansion? Sock is here with 42 supply. Chimiko, what can he do? More mercs. 46 supply. A lot of mercs. Taking out the sorceress right away. But the MK's out of mana once again. Decent number of footies though. Good number of piercing damage. If the priests are out of position, they do get taken out very easily. Oh, but now level 4 AM. So much mana, especially with that Sobi. That plus the aura. So many water elementals. Fight is split 2 ways now. The ranged units running away in one direction for Chimiko and the melees trying to defend the expansion. MK, one more kill. Almost level 5 actually. If he was tier 2 for mana pots, this would be great for Chimiko, but of course he's not. Only tier 1. Imagine if potions were tier 1. That would be pretty broken. And now MK in trouble. Slow's coming out. Very low HP now. Clarity, regen scroll. Needs to buy more time. Dead even. We are now in supply. Expansion, still mining, but could be... Oh, okay. Tech is coming up. Chimiko seems like he's forfeiting this expo. He's still got a lot of gold, by the way. Oh, slow coming out against the Alchemist. Might that be the kill? What's the skill, by the way? Level 3 Stormbolt. That didn't look like a level 3 Stormbolt. That's the easy surround for Chimiko. That's the hero kill. Oh my, does he get level 6 this game? That would be hilarious. Chimiko moving forward with Militia here once again. The clap could have been great, but Schuck repositions nicely. Chimiko's looking for more kills. Gets the peasant right there. Oh, that arcane finishing is a big deal. Begins to drain the AM right away. And the peasants all taken out by their brethren. Pickaxe power over here. Stormbolt again. Takes out one more priest. This could be a level 6 MK game, by the way. Dude, this tech is almost... He needs a new shop. Chimiko doesn't have a shop. He's got so much gold. Chimiko's almost got 2,000 gold. You need a shop. This game is so weird. So, 150 mana on the MK. That's 2 Stormbolts. Not so hard to deal with these casters now. Outside of Stormbolt. So, breakers are coming. What to do? Chimiko, he needs a second hero, a good one. Level 5 AM. Ouch! Archmage second. I wonder, is he gonna go Aura maybe? Uh-oh, Chimiko! It's looking pretty rough for you. It's GG. The MK first does not work out. Too much pressure from Schuck AM. And 1-1. If he has an earlier shop though, if he's abusing clarities right away, then maybe. Maybe that's doable, but yeah, Schuck playing very well against that. And it's just too many water elementals over time, I guess. Gold well spent. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say, you know, oh, you don't have enough farms, oh, your supply blocked. But, like, in that game, all the peasants had shit to do all the time. Like, he needed so much militia call, and of course he needed to be mining and stuff. Like, that was a super stressful game, actually, for Chimiko. Yeah, Sewing Mask on the MK certainly would have helped. But he got the Quetzal's boots instead. Map number 3. All deciding. Map 3, Echo Isles. This was, I think, the first map where we really started to see MK first plays with success as well. X-bow push distance is a lot further away from the opposing main than it is on LR. I have seen double MK before on this map. And the altar pointing south. If you play AM first, don't you go for this camp first normally? Nah, I guess whatever you do, you always go Merc camp, right? Shadow Priest is too good. Archmajor? Archmajor, okay. No, MK. So, should be Merc camp creep first here? Question is someone gonna expand? Are they both gonna expand? Who's greedy? Who's not greedy? Or is it just going to be one base versus one base? Mass breakers? Could very well be. Alright, there we go. Merc camp to begin with, as we were expecting. Miko was earlier seen with a couple of amazing last hit steals. Not this time. Close plus 9 versus close plus 9. Okay. Perfectly balanced. Oh. And no steals here, but very close there by Schuck. Basically the same creep speed, right? No one's really faster. Jimiko, okay. Jimiko by a little tiny bit. But not by much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, here comes the expansion creep. You normally always do this with militia, even if you're not expanding. Just to be doing it faster, to be taking less damage. Oh, first footy of the game is going to be taken out here by Schuck. And that makes things a little bit awkward for Chimiko. He doesn't have a scout over here anymore now. So he doesn't know if it will actually be an expansion. That means it's going to be harder for him to decide whether he wants to set up an expansion here himself. Both going for the Berserker right away. And getting that level 3. And I guess Chimiko, he has to play aggressive now. Because he doesn't know anymore what's going on. So he has to run over here. And at the same time, he cannot expand either. Because, yeah, he doesn't know what's happening. Splitting his forces. Quick reactions with the footies. I like that. 3 footies on top. AM below. And yeah, he is expecting the Expo over here. But that's not the case. Peasants are returning home. We're gonna have a tech here soon. Wow. Wow, how is this tech so much faster? It is certainly more mercs by Schuck. It's a lot more mercs. Ah, that's why. Schuck stole the second Shadow Priest from this camp. But his third one might be getting lost here. Already taking quite a bit of damage. Very good creep for utility, of course. Early game for the spell and heal, but very squishy. At only 240 HP. And will be lost. That's 200 gold down the drain. Oh, Schuck Shadow Priest once again a little bit out of position. That means the next one's likely gonna die here pretty soon.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here comes the tech now by Schuck. You can see it in the overlay. It's far, far behind. No boots just yet on these AMs, but the Berserker, oh, that's a big loss. Does die. And if Schuck, along with that, gets the marketplace, that's almost level 4 for him right away. Footies are taking quite a bit of damage, though, from this camp. And Jimiko is coming in from behind. Schuck loses another Shadow Priest. Did he lose all 3 of his Shadow Priests? Did he? I think he did. Oh, the Berserker. You really don't want to lose that one. And Snare wears off, but here come the Boots of Speed. So easy for the AM to chase. Gets the next kill. Oh my god. Such a bloodbath. Jesus Christ. All the mercs are dying. Being a mercenary is a dangerous life. Are there still mercenaries nowadays? Is that still an occupation? I think I saw movies from that before, like private mercenary companies in Africa and stuff, but I don't know if it's a real thing. There are? Okay. Good to know! If perhaps one day I want to start my own war. Private security contractors. I see. So a bit of a creepjack over here. Once again, the mercenaries leading a dangerous life. Dying right away. Oh, nice last hit still here on at least one of them. Jimiko does need to get that level 4 here as well. Schuck has a pretty big lead though. Of course, Jimiko had the big tier 2 lead. What can he make? What can he make out of that now? MK is here. May want to aggressively creep, perhaps. It's not even that far behind. It looked like it was much further behind. It's, of course, certainly slower, but not by that much. AM also was able to save a lot of mana in the early game here for Jimiko, so has plenty of water elementals to use now. And that's the classic play. You have a timing advantage. So on tier 2 with your second hero, you creep camps away from your opponent. Oh, but Schuck, smart. Taking a small camp only with the AM away from the opponent's side as well, whilst being unseen. Oh my god, he's so close. Is he gonna scout this? This is gonna determine a lot of this game. Oh, this is actually such a big deal. Whereas if he walks here, he sees it. If he walks in this line, he doesn't. Oh, he looks! Peekaboo, motherfucker! I see you. And that might be the cancel. Oh, Jimiko's close by though. Priests don't have to spell. Oh man. If Jimiko had been somewhere else, if he'd been creeping, I don't know, more further away. But Jimiko saves it. Ooh, that was a big deal. It is still very early on in construction though. Schuck could counter expand against it. And he does. There is one footman over here already. That's a nice thing now for Jimiko. He can creep this camp and keep his expansion safe at the same time. Whereas Schuck is in a little bit more of an awkward spot. MK 0 experience, right? No, okay, he's got a little bit of experience here. But it is a 1 level lead for Jimiko on the Mountain King. Oh my goodness. What an Archmage. Big dispels coming in. That's level 2 now equalized on the Mountain King. Clap as well. Here against the footies. Lots of damage on Schuck. Invul transferred. Does he want to use it that early? Is the question. May have to. Jimiko could look for easy priest snipes now, actually. Or go for the MK. But he will have to use a clap. Ah, doesn't have clap. He has the bash instead. That might be good enough. Ooh, that was close. Invul committed. And with that he stays alive, but Chimiko, he may not. Long range firebolts coming in, 19 HP. That was as close as it gets. One hit away. But level 5 AM now, oh boy. Big ass water torrents. Dispel's coming in from the priest, and then a steal! Double dispel into steal. Who's got the water torrents now? Long range Stormbolt again. MK's in a bit of trouble, but the priests are doing the god's work. The Lord's work, I mean. Oh, AM now. This will be the TP forced here, most likely. Who is trying to walk it off? Dude, that's stolen water elemental, though. Will have to be a TP at the end of the day. One more priest is gonna fall. Chimiko looking good once again in game number 3. Expansion is up by Schuck again. 42 supply versus 46. It's still pretty even, I guess, at the end of the day. Shop control now, though, goes to Chimiko. That's a big deal. Oh, he's gonna have to sell some items. Oh, that feels bad, man.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, bye-bye, Gloves of Haste. So, this will be level 3 MK. Looks like Chimiko is feeling pretty confident, pretty safe. Schuck. Also gonna be continuing to creep. MK is gonna reach level 3 for him here very soon as well. It is an experience lead. A slight one for Schuck. What's the item? Parry up. Okay. Helps against the focus. Reveal coming in the main, seeing only tier 2. Chimiko still not producing. Alright, there we go. Going into upkeep now. Schuck not yet. Looking for a bit more damage to be dealt, but Chimiko's set up very well defensively. Doesn't look like there's really any kind of opening here for Schuck. Maybe he could threaten an attack in the main, park a water elemental here, and then drive by into the expansion or something.
A player's forces are under attack.
Leaves it behind to scout a little bit. Damage the priests. No, Stormbolt in the back. Easy pick off on the Berserker. Of course, anything that's not magic immune easily dies at this stage against the Mountain King. Tier 3! Hello! That is what I like to see. We do have double blacksmith, by the way, or, well, single blacksmith on both sides. With the dispels coming in against the water elementals level 5 as well for Chimiko. But once again, better trades for Chimiko here, as it seems. Stormbolt, surround, anti-surround. Whew, just barely worked. But the MK is looking for the next one. Anti-surround again. And, oh, the bash! Lucky bash gets him the surround. Oh, he doesn't have a TP! What? What? Schuck! Schuck! How can you do that without a TP? I didn't even realize. I thought certainly he has a TP. Yikes, boys. That's a big mistake. And now just push, push, push by Chimiko. He's not thinking of transitioning to tier 3 here. He's going all in on those breakers. 1-1 upgraded now.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-1 also on Schuck. But severely down in supply now. 16. And dropping with the peasants falling. One heal scroll versus one heal scroll. Double invul, in fact, on Chimiko. Water elemental ping pong. is like the 300 Spartans. The fight at Thermopylae. Wait, does Chimiko have Aura 3? Oh yeah, he does. Schuck is holding for now, despite his inferior breaker numbers. But once the footies and peasants are gone, maybe that's going to turn around. Oh, MK in trouble. Stormbolt coming in. Schuck, did you not see that? Uh-oh. MK dead. And Schuck, it seems, dead in the water. What's he supposed to do now? His water elementals are supposed to be strong, but they just get stolen by these thievery breakers. There's another one. Double Dispel and Steal. Wow, Chimiko has this so down. Double Dispel, Steal every time. And if he can do that, then Stonebolt's around. Can be by him as well. Every idiot on ladder can do that after all, as we know. GG! And that's it. 2-1 for Chimiko. Defying the odds once again. He was supposed to be the underdog here against Schuck. But, yeah, no. Chimiko wins. Good job. And now in round number 4 against, it should be Czech or TBC. In fact, it's Czech already waiting. And I think we'll be joining that as well. But before we do, players have to do vetoes and stuff first. So I throw you guys into a small break. 1 minute, and then we'll be back with more.
У тебя нет агента, способного убить Брогана. Гемини с ним разберется.
Гемини играют в бога с ДНК. Он твой клон.
Он врал тебе все эти годы.
Хочешь, чтобы я перестал верить ему?
Я хочу спасти тебя! А вдруг кто-то в самом деле узнает, кто ты такой?
Really am Chimiko's lucky charm today, by the way. He can't stop winning ever since I joined. I hope I'm not annoying him. So, are we back? Yeah, we're back. So, let's take a look here at what has happened so far, what updates we may have. Romantic is now in round 4. He surprisingly was not playing against Focus, but rather 14 Sway. And 14 Sway defeated him. That's pretty insane. Probably going to be going up against Colorful then. In round 4. And then the winner will be making it to round 5. So today we play rounds 1 to 4. And tomorrow we're going to have semifinals and the grand final. And the game for 3rd. Oh, Hawk still playing versus Ice Orc. That's also a pretty good one, actually. Is he playing now? I don't know. And waiting in the next round is Fast. Czech did defeat TBC with 2-1. So yeah, Czech versus Chimiko. That's our next one. And in the lower part of the bracket, we have Foggy triumphantly marching through with 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Playing against one of these two, which we do not know, I believe. So yeah, that's it so far. Should be at least one more series for us today. Maybe if we're lucky and it works out timing-wise. Maybe able to catch some of Hawk's games as well. And maybe Foggy. We'll see. Neo is in jail? No, Neo is just taking a day off today, I think. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. Maybe he's at work. I'm not certain. He might be back tomorrow, but only perhaps. I'll be here though, definitely. Don't you guys worry. We're gonna have day 2 tomorrow, starting at the same time as today, 1 p.m. CEST. But of course, that's not all for the week. But wait, there's more. On backtowarcraft.com, you can always find our schedule. And that is the Schuck up today and tomorrow. Kind of a very light week, actually, for us. Like, normally we're casting at least for more like 5 days a week. But this time, only 3 days. We're going to have W League EU Grand Finals on Saturday. But as I heard earlier, we also have Rust Brain Cup on Saturday. So we should have time for Rust Brain Cup on Saturday, actually. So I think we're going to do Rust Brain as well. Pretty sure. So the players have done the vetoes, and we are ready with our next game. Wait, is this round of 8? Yes, this is round of 8. Right? Yep. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Where we leave off. Mad Pacifist for the sub. Cool Trainer Ian with the 144 bits. And 2 Natic with a 38 months. That's more than 3 years, man. Holy shit. Thank you very much. We have been following Chimiko here for a little while now in today's Schuck Cup 7, and it's been looking pretty good for him ever since I joined. Defeating Schuck in the previous round, to a lot of people's surprise, and now going up against Czech is Chimiko. It's kind of the old guard versus the new guard of Korea. Czech, one of the, if not the oldest pro player we still have in the scene at 33. Chimiko at only 24. He is one of the young guns. And looking pretty good here today. Moving into the next match in the round of 8 in the best of 3. Let's go. AM first by Czech. I kind of miss that you guys couldn't see the hero in the past. We could make it somewhat exciting about the first hero choice by keeping you in the dark a little bit, but you see it instantly. It's the Demon Hunter by Czech. I think is a good choice for him. Demon Hunter always seemed to be his strongest hero by far. Even in the good old 1.30 days, when Keeper was just batshit insane, he was still better with the Demon Hunter.
A player's forces are under attack.
Again, this instant AM expansion. I've been seeing this so much, and I don't understand it. I don't. Level 1 AM expansion. Obviously it's faster. Obviously it's a faster expansion than if you go Mercamp into expansion. But this AM is not going to be level 3 for a long time, and you don't have Merc support. I can't say that I'm a big fan of this, but Chimiko is a very strong player. He will be knowing better than me. I hope. So we'll see how he plays this. Demon Scout for this. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the experience. Sorry, I was looking here because I was complaining about the fast expansion. But look at how much experience he stole. Look at how much experience. This is supposed to be level 2 for the demon. He doesn't get that. And this is only supposed to be slightly more than level 2 for the AM. Oh, Chimiko with the plays. Oh boy, this is not looking good for Czech at all. Double Agent of War. Czech wants to go all in with Hunts over here. Chimiko blocks. Chimiko blocks! Look at the Chimiko blocks! Oh my god! Alright, can he block the Demon Hunter in here? And still get the dust. I think he's too low to walk away. Oh, is he gonna get an Invis Surround? Invis Surround! Oh, goddamn, Chimiko. Oh, he's so good at that shit. Should have let him die, shouldn't he? Hoi, oi, 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 oi. That's a brutal start, man. That's savage. I am almost level 3 now. It's not supposed to be that way, guys. Not supposed to be that way. Slippers for the demon at least, and he certainly needs some help here in this game. And level 2 finally. And that's the thing about this fast expansion play. Like, if the Night Elf goes double Ancient of War, Mass, Hunts, Aggression, it's really, really, really helpful to have, first of all, level 3 AM, and secondly, Mercamp support. Both of which you get by creeping Mercamp first. And imagine if the AM hadn't gotten those last hit steals. How would he get level 3 now? But okay, it's still an good early game, of course, for Chimiko. But it's all about defense right now. I like the early shop, already anticipating that he will be needing that very soon. Oh, it's more experience from the Shadow Priest! 1 kill away now from level 3. Oh, the tower, it's so close! Oh my god! That was like 3 seconds away. 3 more seconds and the 2 piercing damages here would have gotten it. Good quick repair by Chimiko as well. Smart to go for the lumber mill so early. This is a lot of APs coming though. Huntresses pressuring the main. And Chimiko is certainly seeing this AP, but I don't think he's seeing the other 2. Can the militia cancel the APs? This is a big deal. Scroll the Beast popped. I like that move. But it's so many footies over here. Chimiko is supply block, by the way, thanks to losing the farm a moment ago. West coming in for the Dead Knight. He needs defend. Yeah, there we go. Defend coming. I love that. AM going for the single tiny creep for level 3. And even picks up the item. Don't want to let anything go to waste. But maybe this was a little bit too passive by Chimiko. He did give time now for all these APs. However, defend footies are really good against APs. Tech is coming. Defend finishes. Starting the creeps. Really? Oh, the peasants taking quite the beating over here. We do have no transition, by the way. Tier 1 still only for Czech. Imagine if Chimiko had 2 Berserkers right now. This would be so much better. Alright, but we do have a good number of footies right here. How many is this? 8? Yeah, 8 footies. Ah, he wanted the heal scroll. That's why he was over at the shop. But instead, heal scroll goes to the demon. 1 AP is going to be taken out. Oh, the lightning shield. Good damage from the lightning shield. Footies need a regen scroll really, really badly. Blacksmith coming up. Very far up front, actually. And the mining at the expansion, not fully doing so anymore. Heal scroll still available. Invul now for the AM. Okay. Chimiko can go for a second hero here soon. The Naga will be available. At the tavern. But the Expo's dead. Expo is absolutely a goner. Doesn't have to be GG though. Like, Czech was forced into mass hunts, which are really bad in the later stages. So if Chimigo can just go for Rifle Caster basically, this could still be good for him. Or at least decent for him. Oh, mass footies. Does he have a telestaff? Oh, he does! He's gonna be able to threaten the tree here in a moment. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a really cool run by strat. Sanctum coming. Rifles as well. Czech is seeing this move as well, though. Is seeing this move coming. Of course, he used the TP earlier, so he has to run back. He can save this tree, though, right? Good detonate to prolong the water elemental coming out. Oh, wisps. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing with those wisps? Oh my god. Does he get the skill? This would be insane. Hunters are here. It's costing a lot of wisps, man. Chimigo. He's still trying to go for the tree. Lightning shield coming in. Wisp repair. Oh my god, this is close. I don't know. Who gets it? It seems like it's too much damage. He needs immolation. Immolation right now. Oh my god, Chimigo. The mass footy attack. Oh, he's not committing all the way though. He's not committing all the footies. It was really close. He almost got the tree. Woo. But that's a great use of these footies. Buys him more time. Drains a lot of resources, kills a lot of wisps, and Footman is not what he wants anymore. He wants rifle casters now. Blood Mage. Okay, no Naga. Interesting. Is that better?
A player's forces are under attack.
Against mass hunts, I guess you just want water elementals. So, yeah, the tech, of course, was also cancelled for this. That's what I neglected to say. Czech was on the way to tier 2, but now he's not anymore. What a smart play by Chimigo, man. What a super smart play. And here's the Blood Mage. Yeah, that's the thing about going all in against an expansion. If you go all in with early game things, and even if you get the kill, you're left with early game crap. We have seen this aggressive play before with the Warden. And the nice thing is, if you do it with the Warden and you get her to level 4, level 5, she can carry your mid game. But a demon only? It's a +9 agi demon, so that's kind of nice. But is that good enough? I don't know. Ivories on the Blood Mage. Okay. Chimigo doesn't feel quite ready yet. He would love to have 50 supply first. And then he can absolutely fight these huntresses. Should be able to, certainly.
Так, вот мы вернулись на стрим. Смотрю, здесь карта Теренас. Чимико уже на ТБ перешел. Чек. Эльф. Ладно, вторым героем. У Чимико. Это будет как пуш, видимо. Т2 формата. Так, тут Шредер отработал Футмана, Демон Хантер 4. Все никак звук не настроит себя. Так, пошел откачу Демон Хантера. Так, компенсирует. Понятно, зачем Blood, то есть компенсировать моноберны. Правда, тут первый монодрейн еще не особо впечатляет. Хотя бы второй монодрейн нужен. Перетягиваются, кстати говоря, по вардам рабы. Там захайдилась одна из хантресс и дала информацию Чеку. Просто делает круг чек и выходит вновь на экспант на натуале. Тысяча голды на руках у эльфа.
Chimiko will be able to
инвестирует
fall
бабки
back to
пока
the
что
expansion and keep
никуда.
it safe. This is not enough hunts to cancel this.
По-хорошему уже надо продакшн организовывать. Второй герой панда появляется у
Certainly not.
Чека.
Where's the other huntresses? There we go. And here comes the late game hero, the late game punch, the panda.
Так, продакшн Хантрес, Ancient of
These
Lore
huntresses
добавляет
won't be doing
также.
it.
Чек, возможно,
I would
это
like to see
дриады
one lore into
с
tier 3 here.
дисплами. Возможно,
Double lore. Okay.
это медведи с режимом для
Schuck
основного
needs tier
боевого
3.
лимита.
Like, he
То есть
can't compete
саппортов.
on tier 2.
Удыхание не добивает Футмана. Зачистка центра карты.
Oh my
Демон
God.
Хантером. Класс. Вот
This
так.
demon, though. Pretty good. And that's the thing about a blood mage. He really
Итак,
doesn't
выходит
deal with, he doesn't
Чимико.
handle the demon at
По-прежнему
all.
первый Blood Mage и Скролл
And
Бис,
maybe
Скролл
with
Хилл.
Spanish?
Заряжены расходниками.
Well, against
Герои
Dryas, most likely.
Ancient of Lore еще не готовы. И
But maybe this is all geared
решает
towards the panda. Maybe he's
напасть.
more afraid of the panda. And against
Чимико
the panda,
пока у
blood mage
него
is certainly very nice.
устанавливается экспанд.
Expansion's
Уже
up now, by the way. The
установился, началась
Sim City
добыча.
begins again with a new lumber mill blocking the way. Towers also. Chimiko not in upkeep just yet.
Так, зачистка зеленых точек на чужой части карты. Ring of Protection для
Chimiko is
Blood
with a way
Mage и
stronger
Flame
army now.
Strike.
Could go for a new heal
Первого
scroll here if he
левела
wants.
для выжигания Хантрес, кстати говоря. Вот это вот чреватый мув может оказаться для Чимико. Начинает
Oh,
сражение.
Flame
Flame
Strike
Strike
coming in.
поджигает
Good damage here
Чимико.
against the Huntresses. Only level 1 Flame Strike, of course, but still decent DPS. But it's rather the
Пытается
rifles
врезаться
that
в
are really
кастеров
providing DPS for the
Чек,
bottom
но
line. Oh boy. Oh my god, they're
здесь
dying so
просто
fast. It's 2
растяжку
volleys.
делает
and the
юнит,
Huntress
и
dies.
много урона получает.
Too easy.
Из-за этого
Too much
Чек.
DPS.
Плюс нейтралы переключились.
Oh, and the
Есть
Moon Juice,
вариант на
guys.
Мунвейлах
The Moon Juice looking real
отхилиться
rough.
разочек.
And it's about to hit
Дриады,
daytime.
кстати говоря, на карте и в продакшене.
That is not good. And yeah,
Диспол лемов.
Dryades are not gonna save you, buddy. You need bears or MGs. Ideally both.
Чимико не готов ждать, пока завершатся грейды на диспел и уже выходит в атаку.
I would have liked to see
Мунвейлы
some Zeppelin play.
под фокусом.
Make use of the hunts by getting a Zeppelin,
Чеку
dropping the
нужно
main,
подмонобернить
buying time.
немножечко
Buying time for expansion,
своего
buying time for
оппонента.
counter,
Flame
stuff like that.
Strike выжигает.
But this is, I think, a little
Неплохое
too brute force.
на дыхание под пиво. Быстренько диспелится это пиво.
Nowadays, a lot of the Night Elf play is about
Тэп аут.
finesse,
Вот,
not
Чимико.
so much about deathballing anymore.
Удалось забрать
And this is
Мунвейл.
just a little too unimaginative.
Да, конечно. Чеку сейчас нужно будет
Well, a lot
как-то
of time for
возвращаться в
himself.
игру, потому
He's
что
now
технологический
Level 5, 3.
прорыв у
Only 4-2, but
Хумана
he's
это
so
просто
close to
вопрос
level ups.
времени. Добавляют
Was able to
спеллбрейкеры.
keep both heal scrolls, by the way. Didn't have to burn them yet. Could even go for more in the shop.
Грейд на Т3 у Чека.
And still no counter expansion.
Так,
We have a
куплен
tech in
наемный
place.
лимит
Yes. Tier 3 tech has started.
эльфом.
Chimiko tier 2 only, by the way. No tier 3 desires for him. And there we go.
Пятый
Level
левел
5,
Archmage.
level 3. Big
Третий
level ups.
Blood Mage. Второй Flame Strike, кстати, первый Монолик будет поджигать Blood Mage.
Oh boy. Holy schmoly. This panda.
Монастон и Great Mana Potion на панде. Это нон-стоп спейлинг, но Чимико просто уже переходит в спеллбрейкеров. Скоро панда просто будет неэффективно. Ни разу.
Alright, 76 supply. Check.
Уже
Good luck.
спеллбрейкеры работают по мейну. Эльфа, Монолик на Демон Хантера. Компенсировал Моноберн.
This is so undoable.
Пиу-пиу принимает на себя Чек. Пиу-пиу принимает на себя. Очередной Моноберн. Нет возможности
He's all
Flame
fighting.
Strike
Okay.
дать.
I just
Почему?
realized how this is doable.
Быстренько пушится
Check needs to
Мунвейлы.
find more and more
И
kills. Get
сейчас
level 6
просто
demon.
провоцирует
And then this could be
сражение Чек в ввиду отсутствия мунвейлов просто-напросто выигрывает эту игру. Потому что там одна хантресса, 3 дриады и 1 огр наемный. Без маны герои. Панда пытается как-то пожечь немножечко, но у нее ману все откачивает. Плюс там кастеры работают на Аркейнауре. Так, здесь в опасности Blood Mage просто поджигает, но не на опережение, демон в опасности где. Так, это 1-0, Чимико чек. Конечно, прикольные эти игры, но хотелось бы посмотреть за Хавком. Он там под шумок проходит по сетке винеров, и нам не показывают этого. Мы сейчас сами посмотрим.
Смотри.
Идентичны. Он твой клон. Гемини играют в бога с ДНК.
У него есть твоя сила, но нет твоей боли.
Твое время прошло, настало мое время.
Гемини нужно остановить.
А вдруг кто-то в самом деле узнает, кто ты такой?
Кто пойдет на фильм? Так, Хавк здесь вовсю работает, 174 пинг у него. Не самый приятный, конечно. Но играть можно.
Our town is under siege.
Так, против кого он играет-то? Дайте инфо.
Our forces are under attack.
Такс. Апдейт странички. Так, прикольно все. Плей-офф скоро у нас будет. Хэппи Тарзейн и Спайрал против Хавка. Вот этой игры стоит посмотреть.
25 лет безупречной службы. 72 ликвидации. Теперь они пришли за мной.
Я не хочу в тебя стрелять!
А мне можно выстрелить?
Какого черта происходит?
Он твой клон.
Раз они могут клонировать человека, клонировали бы лучше Нельсона Манделу.
Нельсон Мандела не попал бы в цель в движущемся поезде с 2 километров.
Твое время прошло. Настало мое время.
Итак, Варден от Чека. Чемико. В нижнем углу появился. 1-0 идет серия матчапов в пользу Хумана. И что ж.
The strongest late game hero for Night Elf. First hero. But she can be very hard to make work. She's also a hero who you have to be very practiced with. She's not easy to play at all. You have to know at all times what your most effective move is gonna be. And Czech is by no means known to be a Warden player. Normally, you need double Ancient of War to make a Warden work, to creep her up, or you need to be really aggressive and find plenty of kills early. Jack is gonna go for the early Merc camp pull. Gonna get the Shadow Priest here really quick. This is gonna be a delayed tech then, most likely. Oh, okay, there we go. Gets the Shadow Priest. Is he gonna go for both? Sonic style? Maybe he is. 40 for Chimiko, scouting the main, harassing. Items, by the way, one with the ring and the slippers, AM with the slippers and the claws. Oh, ready with the water elemental block. And the Warden is surrounded! She did go into blink. Does get out of there with the blink. Chimiko, is he gonna expand? That's a lot of peasants. That's 10 peasants. This definitely looks like an expansion. 10 peasants on lumber. Chimiko with the blocks. Dude, look at the blocks! Oh my god! Dude, just because of the blocks, the Warden is seems oftentimes kind of bad against Chimiko. Because with the Warden, you want to click on the AM and, you know, run him down, put in lots of damage, but Chimiko just blocks too well. Oh, uh-oh! Uh-oh! I haven't seen this in a while. Tier 1 tower push. Experience denied. AM sells the TP, goes for the boots and the circlet instead. Alright, tech is on the way, but by no means ready, and that's a lot of militia right here. Where is he gonna tower? Defensive Ancients of War, 2 coming up. Tech is cancelled. Shadow Priest taken out. Archer's in trouble. There is a dust on the AM, by the way. First Archer goes down. Warden, can't you get to level 3? It's really hard to get. Towers in the back. Very close to the Tree of Life. 1 Arcane's coming up. And 2 guards, as it seems. Oh, AM in a dangerous position now. Has perhaps maneuvered himself too far into the Night Elf main. He could still be blocked. He might still be getting blocked in here by the Wisp. Oh, a Moonwell construction there. Could have blocked him perhaps. Don't know if there was resources. So many peasants for the repair. The archers need to kill the towers, but the footies are always on the archers. He is gonna get the 1 cancel though. 1 archer died. Wisp coming out for the detonate, getting rid of the water elementals, draining the AM as well. The Warden dropping pretty low HP, by the way. 1 Ancient of War uprooted. Both are finished. Oh, the guard tower, this is a really important one. But 1 guard tower finishes, and the 2nd guard tower is going to finish as well. And once there's 2 towers in your main, that's where things get really hectic. So many peasants. What the hell? This is 8 peasants right here. And this is looking like quite the rough punish, man. Experience denied again. AM getting right-clicked, but he's got the boots. These boots, man, absolutely worth. It's too many towers, isn't it?
Так, тут застройка конкретная от Чимико.
Lots of damage, but repair is
2
not quite good enough.
гардтаура уже готовы. Это настоящие проблемы для Чека. Третий Аркейн уже вот-вот будет готов, лишит возможности прокастовываться здесь. Варден.
Warden going for the AM again. AM is in trouble. Shop is coming up in the back. Oh, he's trying to block the AM somehow. Who's gonna die first? Warden or AM? It's gonna be one of the two as it seems.
Поднахарайся в Аркейн Тауэр, еще поднакидал здесь, и, конечно же, не догонит Варден.
What are you doing? Stop moving! Oh, big mistake by Chimiko.
Ничего страшного.
Gives up the kill. The Warden hits level 3.
Ничего страшного с 2 гардтауэрами и Аркейном.
Especially once it hits daytime, there's no more regen. So this is gonna be the most critical time for the Night Elf then. Once it is day.
Бригады рабочих.
AM Tavern revive or not is the question.
Выкуп таверны будет.
Time is of the essence. Daytime in just a moment. Repair on the tower. Only half a second late is going to be late enough to force the cancel right there. But there we go. It's daytime now. No more region from these moonwells. AM buyback on level 3 is what? 680 gold?
Просто по дереву накидает сейчас.
Sappers coming in. How quick is Chimico?
Опачки.
At
Тэч.
seeing them. Oh, he's not quick at all. The sappers connect. Boom. And that's at least one tower gone. Probably two. Oh, he's breaking out of it.
Два гартаура упали.
Might be breaking out
Неприятно.
of
Здесь
it.
Шредера также подключает чек.
Shredder's here as well. Oh my god, check. What a beast. The sapper did it.
Там Аркмэч уже
The
подтянулся.
sappers are doing it.
Идет отхил Футмана.
Region scroll though pretty damn good from the AM. We have to say the warden.
Варден больше
Wait,
не
get this
сможет
runner down. He's got the
здесь
boots.
прыгать. Аркмэч на тапках ее догоняет. Тычка
That's a die.
долетает. Минус
Could
Варден.
have TP'd like over here. Okay. Oh
блок
man, check, he
Шредера.
just broke those two towers. Was it perhaps a little bit too late though?
На дефендерах Футмана.
Are we gonna see no return of the king? GG!
2-0 Чимико.
Chimico still wins that just with a good old-fashioned tower push, for which the warden was not ready.
За 8,5 минут закончилась игра.
You know what? Sprinkled in like that, tower push every now and then is kind of nice for diversity, for variety. But good thing we don't see that too much anymore. But what a cool snap call by Chimico. He's like, oh, you're playing Warden first on AZ? Well, I guess then I just tower push you. Smart play by the younger of the two Koreans. Check now out of this tournament, and Chimico makes it to the top 8. No, wait, top 4.
Так, ну что там?
With
Скоро
arguably the
Хавк
hardest
играет,
road
нет?
out of any player, Chimico makes it. So we're gonna check out what else is going on here in just a second. So it's
Так, по
romantic
сеточке
meeting
2-1
colorful
против Айсорка проходит
for one of the
Хавк
top 4 spots.
Ловли
versus
Сайбер.
Fast.
Ловли Сейбер против
Jack versus
Хавка
Chimico, we
будет
just saw
играть.
that. And Foggy
Foggy тоже
versus
пробрался.
this guy. Oh, we don't know who it is. So we are down to the top 8 now.
прошел
Chimico, the
Фогич
first
без
one
одного
to make it
поражения.
into the semifinals. And Hog versus Fast sounds like the best game, right? Yes, I definitely think so. So we're gonna go with Hog versus Fast next. And gonna have to wait a moment for that, but should be coming up very soon. That guy's no way OC. Ah, okay. Thanks for telling me. I forgot some subs earlier. Sorry about that, guys. It was a Reification. Subbing for the first time. RYM for 31 months. And Hongi with the 10 months saying easy throw. I don't know. Was it a throw? Just looked like pretty good play by Chimico, realizing the Warden's weakness. Hey Knov, nice to see you as well. How you doing today? So Hawk has started his game. And we'll be able to join in a second. I hope they have an observer, otherwise our resources tool doesn't work. Don't have an observer. Okay, that's a little annoying. That's the thing here without admins. It's a little bit, you know, a little bit scuffed sometimes. But that's okay.
Так, Хавк против Фаста. Наконец-таки мы дождались этой игры. Ну. Ремо. Угу. Карта Last Refuged. Хавк в левом нижнем углу Human. Эльф Фаст в правом верхнем. Через Аркмейджа открывается Хавк.
I'd have to do a little construction. Okay. Hey, there we go. That looks good, right? Yeah. Okay. So Hawk versus Fast. Yeah, positive overlay. So basically the resources and the races aren't exactly working. Which I know was a little bit confusing, but that's because we don't have observers in the game.
Итак, Power Creeping от Хавка на зеленой точке возле мейна.
Yeah, whatever.
Выехал, кстати говоря, Фаст на чужую часть карты.
So Hawk in the blue here, and Fast in the red.
Work.
Fast going for
Так,
the very
Fast.
popular Farseer play.
Ранняя агрессия с Фарсиром. Здесь
The nowadays very
попытка
popular
спушить
Farseer play.
Аркейн Тауэр. Что там по грейдам, пока не ясно. Здесь достаточно большое количество футманов, чтобы помансить немножечко на этот счет.
Hawk defensively just
Great
sitting in his lane,
Arcane
defending for the
пошел.
time being. Should be a much faster tech than for Fast.
Риус волков. Тыкать орк параллельно с одного буруса. Ранняя агрессия.
I can actually click on things and they respond.
Изи. Изи стратка.
Ooh, it's because we're in watch. Wait, can I do the funny voice lines? Ha! I do!
Так, ну, удалось отзонить как-то на безопасную дистанцию.
Super funny. Okay, we're gonna turn up the sound now.
Фарсира.
Wait.
Так, закончилась мана. На Аркмейджа удалось окружить одного из грантов, но тут сейчас пробьет. Пробьет, уже готов поджать следующий. Минус грант, размен на футмана. Deny. Да хорош тебе, ёб твою мать.
Nice grunts around right there by Hawk. Denied it though. Wait, did he deny it? I was too busy with the voice lines. Hawk still needs one more woofy kill for
Так,
level
тут
2.
готов Аркейн Тауэр, надо отступать на Аркейн, заблочить саплаем. Вот этот проходик.
That shot deny was
Магазинчик
pretty
не
annoying.
успеет
Hawk really wants that
установиться.
reason
Здесь
scroll.
ополченцы были подключены также Хавком.
Peasants coming out
Вынужден в
again.
оборонительной позиции сейчас играть
One woofy
Сергей.
for level 2. Ah, if he had stopped firing with the arcane, he could have gotten it. Alright, let's go. We have a bit of time.
Job's done.
No! Go away! Fast.
Yes, me lord.
Так, пауэрбилдинг, быстрая закупка, регенчик у Хавка.
We found a witch. May we burn her? Help, help. I'm being repressed. A horse kicked me once. It hurt. Don't. Yes, me lord.
I haven't done that in a while.
Orders? Say the word. Orders? Don't ask, don't tell.
Итак, на Джеке летает Хавка. Здесь тралежерного уже забрали. Ну, что это такое? Ну, ты успокойся ты, ёб твою, блядь, своим звуком.
Wow, another grunt around. It's pretty insane, man. You should be able to get it as well. Oh, boom, there we go. And that's level 2 now, finally. For the Farseer. But the Farseer is very close.
Форсир много урона получает. Сейчас эти похождения прекратятся, я чувствую. Тролля также отжимается Сергей.
Boom, gets it as well. Tier 2 done for Fast, going for the TC. And
TC
the
вторым
Lodge.
героем
What's
у
Hawk
Фаста
doing?
и Спирит Лодж в
He is going right.
продакшне.
Or maybe
Санки.
not.
Очень быстрые санки от
plus
Хавка
Sanko.
в двух
That's pretty
экземплярах
rare.
и Mountain King Production.
I am actually finding a pretty decent way to level 3. Nice thing about LR always for humans in the mid game is you can creep the MK really well. You can creep this camp, you can creep this camp, and you can creep this camp with militia. Is quite a bit easier to do with rifles, to be fair. Rifles good
Так,
for
крипинг на
creeping,
Моралках, тем
not
временем
that good in
опасный
the late game
крипинг
versus the
у
TC.
Фласта на точке с лагерем наемников.
And TC is of course the hero of choice. Merc camp for Fast as well. Level 2
Второй левел
Farseer, TC gonna be
Фарсир.
close to level 2.
Первый по-прежнему ТЦ.
Hawks going for priests. Sorks, normal cast
Если
stuff.
сорки заказан
And I guess he just has the
состав
blacksmith
кастеров у
Ready
Хока.
already for the breakers now, or he's trying to fake rifles. Peon coming out was ready for the expo, but nuh-uh, says Hawk. He's
Сбивает
coming in here
клярики.
aggressively, looking for some more
Хороший
kills.
момент для агрессии.
And
Молоток
TC
ТЦ
in the back
влетает. Там уже
finds
второй
himself in a bit
левел
of trouble
Туарен.
already. Speed scroll given
Stormbolt
over,
Tuarен.
TP as well. With the next
Turji
Stormbolt, this must be the TP then. Oh,
Лемов.
doesn't TP before the Stormbolt and loses the level 2
Не может
TC.
телепортироваться.
Oh,
Минус
Fast, you had to
ТЦ.
TP before the Stormbolt lands, my friend. Not that easy, I
Так,
guess,
лайтинг,
but honestly, not
Чейн
that hard
летает
either.
от Фарсира.
Oh,
Третий
and now the
левел
Farseer doesn't have a
На
TP
декризе.
anymore.
На декризе плюс
Oh,
бодиблок.
row. That's rough.
Бодиблок, свои, чужие бодиблок. Сейчас просто
And
Фарсир
yeah.
тоже отлетает.
Ouch.
Минус Фарсир.
Holy shit, Hog's destroying him. GG.
Да, это ГГ. Выходит из игры Fast, ничего не написав.
I think that was the 1-0. It may have been the 2-0 because Hawk is not in a game right now. That was fast forehead. It was. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was the first or the second game. Do we have it updated in the grid already? I don't think so. Oh no, it was. Okay. That was actually 2-0 for Hawk versus Fast. So Hawk's in the top 4, Chimiko's in the top 4. Now remaining we have Romantic and Colorful playing at the moment, and Foggy versus who was his opponent again? No AOC, right. So let's see what we can catch here. Shit, they have no observers either. This game's been going on for a little while. Okay, we're pretty late here. We're jumping right into the game. Let's see what's happening. It's Romantic with the AM in deep trouble. Ooh, last second TP out. Romantic versus Colorful right here. And that looked pretty good for Colorful, didn't it? Again, the overlay is not working, unfortunately, because we don't have observers here.
Нас просто швырнули в эту игру. Здесь уже Т3 формат игры от Colorful.
Did he just say this is my broomstick?
Так, раненый аркмейдж сейчас может получить по голове, но тут кастер потягивается.
So, Romantic here seem to have a pretty tough time so far. Creeping up a little bit more with low HP everything, man. This is looking pretty dire. But he's inching his way back up to 50 supply. Demon Hunter's level 4. Really good inventory. Naga close to 3. AM close to 4. Oh, Zeppelin! Colorful ready to drop the base, realizing that he just forced the TP moments before, so this could be a very successful play. Oh, okay, or just go creeping. Naga's almost level 4. This is a really good game for Colorful.
Дроупа пока нет, здесь количество хп не позволит дроп организовать. Быстренько Lightning Show.
AZ is oftentimes the counter pick choice by Night Elf, so this might be 1-0 already for Romantic. I'm not sure, you guys.
Так, где он здесь на тапках скаутит?
Yes.
С парочкой дриад для того, чтобы диспелить декризы.
Only works when there's observers in the game. So Romantic. We have known him to be very strong recently. Now he finds himself in a difficult position. Can he fight his way out of it? This Demon Hunter distraction play is starting to become obvious, especially with the sentry. He saw that there's no more army around. So this usually means that there's either an expansion coming up in the back, or perhaps a drop could be coming in. Oh, one watermelon was left behind, actually.
Так, Дундроп врывается.
But that is not enough to deal with all of these bears and everything. Disaster moment.
Чтобы по фасту его задиспелить.
And a pause by Romantic. I thought he didn't have a TP, but he did rebuy a TP actually. So.
Не знает он, что делать.
Well done by Romantic. Seems like he wants to go for the Renegade before TPing home. That seems a little greedy. Look at the supply. No, guys, don't look at the supply. Supply is incorrect. Our overlay, no work.
Что-то какие-то нереальные цифры показывают, как у Романтика может быть при наличии двух героев, пачки футманов.
Is he though? There was a time it was really annoying when Romantic was late to like every one of his matches. For like 2 weeks, he was half an hour to an hour late for every game.
17 боевого лимита быть не может, соответственно, так что здесь цифры неправдоподобно показаны.
TP home, counter TP out right away.
На TP out
Archer's gonna die only, but look at all the peasants.
Зачищен
They basically all died. The Demon Hunter is gonna pick up the rest of the camp over here as well. This was a very nice maneuver by Colorful.
Вычинивается
How do you
дирижабль.
switch sides again? It's F11 in replays. 1,000 gold roundabout there for colorful. Ready for the next Zeppelin drop, perhaps. More upgrades are coming. And this is what I meant earlier when I said Night Elf nowadays seems to be a lot about finesse and not so much about brute force. Like, you wanna go for the little run-by plays, buy time, get upgrades, get levels, delay. Instead of just going deathball push every time. No,
Так, очередной дроп готовит Colorful.
There's no TP this time by
Плохой
Romantic.
тайминг для
What?
криппинга, выбирает себе
How can you go for that
Романтик.
play without a
И вновь
TP,
теряет
man?
Мэнинг Лейн. Также в спину здесь
boy.
врезается Демон Хантер с двумя
I've seen
дрядами.
Romantic from horrible positions like these though come
Все,
back
что здесь
before.
можно замонобернить. Battle
Awesome
Drums.
battle drums on the
который не
ground.
поднял.
Oh, the demon almost
Здесь
picked it up.
заблочил, конечно, рифл. Но
Even has to
попадает
go for the
нагло в
TP,
опасную
the
ситуацию.
AM, I mean.
Моноберн принимает на себя второго
going for the
левела.
TP.
Плюс зачищен.
The Naga in
Мэнинг
trouble.
Лейн еще
Mana
один.
burn kills
Это
her.
ГГ.
Didn't have the oversight there. That's the GG. Colorful wins AZ. Okay. Romantic does not come back from that. Foggy is also still in his game. But I think I'm gonna stick with Romantic here. Just need to make sure I'm finding these games here. Ah, nice. There we go. Wait, what? All right. You know what? I'm just gonna assume this is 1-1 now. I have no idea whether that's true, but I got a feeling.
Так, там уже пошла игра, слышится по звукам, но не переключена пока камера. Сейчас. Буквально одну минуту.
I can't even ask this in chat. Oh well.
Job's done. Job's done.
Let's get in to our second game / third game. I think it's the third game.
Ready to work.
Итак, карта Айлс Color против Романтика. Colorful в левом верхнем углу появился.
Again, the overlay
Романтик, соответственно, в
doesn't
правом
really
верхнем.
work,
Build more bombs.
but it's Romantic
Интересно, а
on the
почему
right-hand
перестали
side
хавк
with the
смотреть?
AM.
Он ведь есть.
That's a late altar.
И играет вроде как. Да, у Хавка эхо сейчас.
Блин, просто все демоны теперь катают. Блин, демон еще круто заходит, когда кольца начинают выпадать, он дикий танк становится. Ему, в принципе, любые итемы сгодятся, ну, кроме интеллекта.
А, он тоже Colorful смотрит.
А так, когда кольца начнут...
Так, ну тогда ББ.
But Romantic typically plays kind of a longer tier 1 anyways, so this is not something he's not used to. Question is he gonna expand, yes or
Итак,
no?
это Демон Хантер
1, 2,
против
3, 4, 5,
Аркмейджа.
6. Only 6 peasants on lumber? No, it's 8. Okay, it's only... Seems like I can't count. 8 peasants on lumber.
Так, Демон
Demon Hunter
Таурел,
level
есть
2,
цирклетка,
AM level
Аркмейдж тоже
2.
второй получил, Аркейнаура.
Now,
Уже
oftentimes
работает.
it will be the Night Elf's desire to be aggressive, as Night Elf can't really creep right now.
И напомню,
I
что
guess Demon plus
Романтик
Archers could creep the natural, but it's a little
всю
bit dangerous.
предыдущую
You're gonna lose a lot of
игру
health.
и свёв тем
And the Ancient of War, of
самым
course, is nowhere close.
результаты,
to creep camp.
текущие результаты этой серии Best of 3
Demon with a
к
telestaff and a
равному
second
счету
circlet.
1-1.
Pretty
И
beefy right now,
это
actually.
решающая карта. будет
Well,
в
use that
их
telestaff
противостоянии.
aggressively with immolation.
Итак,
Wow! I have
телепортация
not
на
seen
main
that in
lane
forever.
и под
Alright, it's base harass on both sides. Demon Hunter with immolation into the main. And Footies with the AM against the Wisp.
Ответная реакция
What's
от
gonna be more effective?
Романтика, агрессия
Tech is faster on the Night Elf side, by the way, but not by that much.
Хумана,
Romantic just going for the
агрессия
Tree of
на
Life.
дерево, вот
And
это вот
sooner or
опасный
later, this
момент.
will force the demon to TP
Выманивает
back.
висков, сюда же
rather
телепортируется
sooner
Демон Хантер на
with him
телепорт,
TPing
просто
back
развелся,
now.
никого не убив. Кстати,
of course he doesn't
можно
have mana
было
burn.
попытаться минусануть, но он начинает работать по виспам и арчам. Здесь Романтик. Гениальный
Tree of
мув,
Life,
дерево
man,
не может
dropping lower and
отбиваться,
lower.
просто дерево
Nice Shadow Mail
рубит.
protects the Archer. Ooh, it's a lot
Хуман.
of
И это
damage on
будет
the
шикарный
tree.
мув. Вытаскиваются все из-за
Demon
плетенки,
has to
виспы.
use immolation
Пытаются выжить,
again.
конечно,
Oh my
они
god.
компенсируют
You need
сейчас
more wisps.
урон, но
You need to bring
это
more wisps. Colorful.
таймы.
Uh-oh. It's still 6 footmen over here.
Завершается переход
Oh my god, the
Т2.
tree's just dead.
Ё-моё, не ушел он от
The
меня
tree's
сейчас.
just dead.
Минус дерево, минус мейнинг, минус игра.
GG.
Романтик вин на 8-й минуте.
A lot of
На 5-й
tree run
минуте.
bys today.
Жесткая игра.
Okay. Alright, this may have been only the second game though. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna keep an eye out on that. So Foggy is also playing. What's up with him? Is he in the game right now? That was pretty funny. What were the archers doing, by the way? They were just like hiding somewhere. I don't know. So, Foggy, I think, is still playing his game, and we're not exactly sure if Romantic's match is over or we still have another map. Again, no admins. It's a bit of a question mark. Okay, but we do have an update from the grid actually. So Foggy has won with 2-0 against No AOC. Flawless run by Foggy so far today. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. And that's it for him today. He's going to be playing again tomorrow in the top 4, where we have Chimiko, Foggy, Hawk, 2 Europeans, and Colorful or Romantic. It's going to be the last question mark for today. And as it seems, there's still one more game for Romantic, if I am interpreting that right. My NetEase friends list is getting a little bit out of control, man. So many peeps in here. Yes, a romantic is in a room, in a lobby. So I think we still have one more game. And yeah, romantic is of course not Todd. But I think you guys know that by now. You're probably trolling. Of course, Foggy wins. He's #1 elf. Not so sure about that right now. I'm feeling pretty hungry, you guys. I haven't had anything to eat yet today. We want to see less human, please. We're going to see plenty of human tomorrow. Or it could be 3 humans in the final, actually. It's in the semifinals, I mean. It's pretty likely going to be 3 humans in the semifinals. Oh, that's Foggy. I'm still waiting on romantic. Still in a room. Maybe that was the last game. We're gonna wait here for a little bit longer. I don't want to miss a game in case there's still one coming. Foggy will be the #1 player soon. Just wait. I'd love to see it, man. It was super epic. I was there in GCS when Foggy made it to the grand final the first time. Were you guys there live to see it when he was playing against TH? Best of 7 with returning maps, actually. Crazy series. Grand final of GCS back then. Last map was Twisted Meadows. Fast expansion by TH. Foggy tried to all in with demon hunts, but didn't have enough. Didn't have enough. 1 map away from world champion. After that, he made it again later. Grand final against Moon, but that was rather one-sided. 4-1 for Moon. Yeah. After that, of course, Foggy fell into a bit of a slump, but he seems to be improving again. He seems to be playing better lately again, which is good to see. Would be great to have 2 very competitive European players at WGL. We had Happy last time. We had Foggy the times before that. And for the next WGL, we know that it's going to be 3 European slots. So if they make it, I mean, are they going to qualify though? I don't know. Who's going to qualify? What are the qualifiers going to look like? I'm not sure. But of course, Foggy and Happy are the big favorites. Then we have Hawk and Cash, the holy quartet of European Warcraft. Oh, and there we go. I think we have one more game. If this is not a ladder game. No. Okay, there we go. Last game of the day, guys. This now I'm certain about the score. So, it is 1-1 now, and our last match of the day. Colorful or romantic? One of these 2 will be joining the other 3 for the semifinals tomorrow for Schuck Cup. We have Chimiko, Foggy, and Hawk already there. Interesting creep route. Pyromantic going for Ogre Magi camp first, and then going for the natural soon after. So once again, heavy militia usage, heavy tier 1 commitment. Typical romantic. One creep away from level 3. Warden, by the way. Colorful with the Warden. We've been seeing that more and more from him lately. And it's getting more popular here on Northern Isles as well. She is playable here, but not very easily. Not as it is on Twisted, Terranauts, excuse me, or Echo.
Our forces are under attack.
So both heroes on level 2. Oh boy! The expansion isn't even beginning to be set up yet, though. Oh, that's expensive. Okay, once again, heavy economy damage in the early stages, kind of like the previous game. This should certainly...
Так, вновь ранняя агрессия от обоих игроков, кстати говоря. Успевает достроиться Аркейн Тауэр, но тут такое количество арчей, конечно, сейчас перестрелит этот Аркейн. Параллельно идет агрессия на эльфийский мейн, минус Мунвей. Не успевает здесь пылиться.
It's really hard to deal with these footies right here. The AM does have the dust, so Shadow Meld doesn't necessarily save these archers. Here comes the first reveal.
Есть детект у Аркмейджа, конечно же.
Weird situation. Peasants moving out again, ready to set up the expansion once more. Oh my god, is he gonna... Imagine if he clicks down the tree for the second time in 2 games. That would be hilarious. So tier 2 finishes.
Дерево второй раз не получится, наверное, зарубить.
Wait, does he not have the supply? Oh, he's supply stuck!
Минус 7 Мунвейлы.
Colorful can't go for the second hero because he's supply stuck. Oh, that's such a disaster. That is such a disaster. And the next Moonwell falls. Oh my god. Warden has potions now.
Жестко прижал. Жестко прижал романтик. Colorful. Здесь есть спрей, конечно, но...
Gordon's so hurt though. She does have the invul, however. Mana pot again.
На potion.
Footies splitting against it.
Дальше идет работать романтик. Минус арчу делает. Надо магазин спушить. Чтобы не было каких-то контрольных закупок здесь. Гридов на Defender нет. Минус магазин. Не успевает закупиться. Есть инвол поушен, кстати, на варденке. ТП аут банально. А, нет, это персональный. Персональный ТП. Удается забрать арчу здесь. Ого! Все, надо уводить отсюда футманов. Так и делает. Блочит передвижение Варден. ГГ пишет. Colorful. Банально не успеет вернуться в игру.
Romantic.
Шикарно.
And that is our 4th player in the semifinals. He was the big favorite. It seemed like in the upper quadrant nothing could really challenge him if Focus didn't. And Focus lost to 14 Sway. That was the big surprise of the day. Oh, big thanks by the way to whoever is doing Liquipedia. I just saw that it was updated as well. Thank you very much, kind sir. That's always a big help. So let's take one last look at what happened here today in the early stages. So, Chimiko, Foggy, and Hawk, all non-Chinese, making it to the top 3. The only Chinese player to be holding up the red flag is Romantic. Romantic wins and makes it top 4. So, tomorrow, same time, we're going to be seeing 2 semifinals, the 3rd place match, and the grand final. For a pretty respectable prize pool, guys. Don't forget about this. $350 for first, $210 for second. 4th place is a bit of a downer, only 28, but 350 for first, man. That's a nice chunk of change. 3 humans, 1 night elf, meeting again tomorrow. Thank you very much, Osterhasse, for the 12 months. Much appreciated. Yeah, but that's it. Short and sweet stream today, 1 p.m. tomorrow. Don't forget about that. We're going to be back on Sunday with W League as well. And most likely, pretty sure, Rust Brain Cup on Saturday. Yeah. That's it. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Check out our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, especially worth following here with BlizzCon around the corner. Neo and me will both be going to BlizzCon and be covering everything that there is about this year's BlizzCon and everything that has to do with Reforged, all the news we're gonna get. Yeah, check out our links in the stream description below if you want to support us. Donations, subs, everything welcome. We also have Amazon referral links, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make myself some lunch/dinner now. And wish you guys a pleasant day. My friends, take care and see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.